right, hey you guys, this is a live recorded reading. It's being recorded live. This is the Pretty Spiritual channel, and this is the health reading. It is a timeless reading, and I haven't done one in at least 2 months, and so I would like to keep this as a regular reading on the channel here. And so disclaimer, and this is included below, this reading, though it relates to health and wellness, it is not your only first or last resort to resolving your health issues, because I am not a medical professional. Okay, I am not a medical professional. So please do not take anything that you hear on this reading or this channel and fail to go to an actual professional medical physician, doctor, nurse, uh, you know, chiropractor, somebody. Okay, make sure that if you have a real, actual, serious health issue, that you go to a professional for it. Okay, I am not responsible for any issues that you have. I'm not responsible for any issues that you gain as a result of watching this reading. I'm not responsible for anything that has to do with you. Okay. And I'm just saying this because this reading, you guys, while you may gain possibly some insight from it, it might even be helpful to you. Like I said, I'm not a medical professional, and I do not take any responsibility or accountability for anything that you see on this channel and anything that you decide to do in your own life and with your own health. Okay. Um, so with that, okay, depending on whatever your health issue is, like I said, if it's a mental health issue, please go see a therapist, counselor, psychiatrist. If it's a physical health issue, please go see the right medical professional for that issue, a doctor, a nurse, or something. Um, and if you're not into regular modern medicine, then go seek out someone who may be a professional, certified, licensed, uh, holistic doctor in some form. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to move forward. This is a pick a card reading as well. It's timeless. So whenever you come across it is when this information may resonate for you. Okay. So the options I'm going to give you guys, uh, what options? I want to just go with deck 1, 2, and 3, but because you have to have some form of reference here, what I'm going to do is pick, a couple of stones here and then go with that. Okay. And I will timestamp this unless somebody else beats me to timestamping it. However, keep in mind that this reading may take, it seems like when I do readings that go beyond, if I do any videos that go beyond 15 minutes or whatever, it takes a whole next day for it to post. Okay. If this, ends up in your subscription box or your notifications, then you may be able to see it sooner. Okay. So, your options, you have, and maybe I'll just move this down like that so you guys can see. Okay. So you guys, you have the rose quartz, you have clear quartz, and you have amethyst. Okay. And so what I want to say is this will be deck 1, rose quartz, this pink stone here, rose quartz, deck 1, reading number 1. The second reading, or deck number 2, will be clear quartz, and the third reading, or which would be, reading number 3 or deck number 3, would be the amethyst stone here. Okay, so that is your options. Please take some time to, and for some reason I feel like I should do a 4th reading here just to give more options. Maybe I should do a fourth. Something's telling me to do a fourth. Normally I only do 3, but something's telling me to do a fourth. So let me pull another stone. Let me see. Okay. I don't know what this one is called. I don't remember if it's called tourmaline or what, but I'm going to call it the green crystal. Okay. This is going to be your fourth option. Deck number 4, reading number 4, okay? So there will be 4 different readings. And I pray to God I can keep these short. You guys, all my readings they tend to be lengthy. Even though I'm going to try to keep them short, they tend to be lengthy because I try to give the most information and be the most detailed as possible. So please make sure that you go to the top right hand corner of the screen. If you're not watching this live and you're watching this after it has already been done, right now it's being recorded live, make sure you go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the 3 dots, then click on the speed settings, then click on either 1.5x or 2x. That way you can hear the entire reading in half the amount of time and still be able to hear everything and see everything, okay? So, like I said, I'm going to put timestamps. If you guys beat me to doing timestamps, then by all means, please go ahead and do them. Now, what I'm going to do different that I haven't done in other readings is I was looking for some index cards, thought I had them, didn't have them. And I was actually looking to see if I had another box of cards like these where they're plain, but I don't. So I decided to just go ahead and get some yellow construction paper, and I created some health cards here, okay, in which I'm going to throw them in this box and shake them up. Well, actually, I'm not going to throw them in the box and shake them up. They're not small enough to do that, but I will shuffle through these, and whatever comes out, these will help indicate also potential health issues that you may have. I'm also going to be using the health tarot, the herbal tarot, like I normally do when I do the health readings. This is the herbal tarot deck here, okay, and by Michael Tierra and Candace Canton, in which there is an herb, there's a natural herb on every single card here that relates to a certain particular health issue, okay? So not only will you possibly gain insight on whatever possible health and wellness issues you guys may have, and I may pick up on those things, you kind of also will get a little health advice from me because I am into holistic health, such as, vitamins, herbs, healthy eating, those kind of things, okay? I'm also into, spiritual health as well, so I can give you guys some tips on that. But like I said, remember, I'm not a practicing medical physician. I'm not a licensed medical professional or anything. So once again, use good common sense. If you are having an emergency, please go to urgent care or the hospital. They will still take you. They have to. And they'll bill you later. And if you can't afford it, then what they'll do is they'll just, try to give you some kind of, what they call it, financial assistance with it or whatever. Okay. But, yeah, there's all kinds of help out there, you guys, for health issues, whether it's mental health or physical health. Even if you have any psychological or emotional issues going on, there are places that literally will allow you to see a counselor, a therapist, or a psychiatrist based off of your financial affordability, even if you don't have any money, because they receive funding to be able to give assistance to people who need help in that area. Don't ever be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the help that you guys truly need, okay? But just in case you are curious about what's going on with your health and your wellness, or you just kind of wanted a little extra insight, or you just this is for entertainment purposes only, but that's what this reading serves the purpose of. It's for entertainment and just in case you're curious about, what may be going on with your health. And, after that, you can go and see whatever medical professional or whatever that you need to see. Okay. So, I just had to put all that out there because I don't got time for people acting confused. So I'm going to focus the camera down here so that you guys can see the cards, because I feel like that makes more sense. Okay. So what is going on here with you guys' health from group number one, reading number one, deck number one, um, rose quartz group, you guys will see below how it's listed. Okay. So let's start with you guys. And by the way, I will be reading out of the Herbal Tarot deck here because I'm still learning this deck. All right. And I also have my other phone here with me so that I can gain more clarity if I need to pull up anything. All right. So in case any of you guys skipped out on the intro to what this reading is about and whatnot, I really don't recommend you guys do that. But in case you guys did, let me repeat myself again. And this is what you guys should always know. You're responsible for your own health and whatever you choose to do, regardless if you watch this reading or not. I am not responsible. Okay. Please make sure to seek out a medical professional, even if they are a holistic health practitioner in some form, okay, or whatever, or just a modern medicine doctor, whatever you choose to do. And because my readings tend to be a little lengthy, so that you can watch it in half the time and still hear everything and, you know, not miss a detail, go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, and then click on speed settings, and then click on 1.5x or 2x, okay? Otherwise, just bear with me. All right, so what potential health and wellness issues is here for for group number one here? Okay. All right, so 4 cups. And I pay attention to the way cards come out. So even though it came out sideways, I'm going to leave it that way. But for the most part, what I'm looking at here, you guys, you have, let's see, you got 4 cups. So you guys may be possibly experiencing, and I'm also shuffling with this particular card here. I mean, these particular cards to see what else is possibly going on with you guys. And whatever wants to come out will come out. Okay. And it looked like there's something there. Whatever wants to come out will come out. There's another one. And I will try to show you guys all these cards here. So let me get going with what I know the 4 cups is all about, okay? So you guys could be struggling here with your contentment. You could be struggling here with if you want to accept something or if you're open to something or not. If there's something that you're willing to receive, if there is something that you feel will be enough for you, if you feel it will work for you or not, if there's something you're wondering if it's going to work out for you or not, if it's going to be much of the same. You could be feeling literally, just like I said, unhappy with whatever options that you have right now in regards to your situation. Overall, this can relate to different areas of your life, or this could also relate more directly to your health and wellness in terms of your options in regards to your health and your wellness, okay? And maybe in how you could deal with it, handle it, whatever. Because it looks like you have different options, you have different opportunities. And it looks like there's one option or opportunity that is potentially available to you or being offered to you, or that you could literally gain. However, you're not sure if you want to take it or not, okay? And you can relate this however you want to relate it to your situation, whether it's to your health and your wellness or it's to another area of your life, because we have to remember that our health and wellness is affected by many factors, okay? And, you know, it can literally be stress, you know, be relating to stress from a job. It can literally be relating to your love life or your habits, your personal habits, or, your environment or people around you, things of that sort. So keep in mind that this can relate to anything. Okay. I feel like you're kind of like you're out of sorts about it. You're just not sure. You're just not clear. Okay. Now I'm going to refer to the definition here that the author has for these particular cards. Okay. And then I'm going to also refer to these little cards that I have right here myself. Okay. All right. So the way the author sees it with this Four of Cups. Okay. You could have potential issues, health and wellness issues that are related to something diuretic, alterative, nutritive, and I know nutritive would be nutrition issues. Um, alter, alterative. I'm gonna look that up just so we can just be clear here what that is. But I'm gonna continue to read as I'm looking that up. Okay. So it says the root, burdock root, which is the herb on this particular card here, the Four of Cups. It's used as a diuretic and as an alterative for skin diseases and urinary disorders. The seeds are often used for skin diseases and fevers. Okay, so you guys could be possibly experiencing some issues related to your skin health. So you could be having possible issues with your skin. You could be possibly having any urinary issues. Hold on here, you guys. Oops, I'm not spelling that right. Okay. Yeah. And let me look up the other word just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because, like I said, I want to be as clear as possible. Sorry, you guys. All right. I even have a medical dictionary here. Okay. So, alterative, a drug used empirically to alter favorably the course of an ailment, causing alteration. Yeah. Okay. All right. Possibly also a state of altered consciousness or whatever. Okay. If that makes any sense, right? But there's a possible need for some intervention in daily life. Without the knowledge of where it will come from, uncertainty as to what action to take, strengthen and purify both within and without, and wait with watchful awareness. Help is at hand. Okay. And because this card came out sideways, I'm going to also go with the reverse meaning. So the delusion of dualism. So some of you may be struggling with this idea that you possibly could think you could take on everything. Some of you may think you could juggle everything or juggle everyone or juggle situations. Some of you may think you can live an alternative lifestyle and be one way, but then be another way, or you know what I'm saying? Some of you may have some things that you may be hiding that you feel like you can pull off in some situations, and in other situations pull off in other situations, but you may also be struggling with pulling it off in every situation. Okay, so somebody may be having duality or whatever, or somebody may have a split personality or two different sides of them, or a secret lifestyle that they may live that maybe a lot of people don't know about. And I want to say that some of you, it could be a whole issue of, like I said, you could be living a whole secret life that nobody else knows about. And it can relate to anything, a fetish, habits that you have, interests that you have, who you're with, who you're seeing, your sexuality, anything. Okay. Life of crime. I don't know. You guys have something something else going on. Okay. It may even be your spiritual beliefs, and practices that you may hide from most people because they may not accept it or whatever. Um, some of you, like I said, you could be having more than one person you're dealing with or another family on the side, anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, you kind of know what's going on in your own situation, but it's pointing out a partnership in which both individuals may need a new direction or are mistaken about a certain issue. Okay, so that's other information there that you guys can take from what the author intended for these particular cards. Okay, so other issues to look at here, potential health issues. Some of you could be experiencing issues with high blood pressure, and keep in mind, you guys may not experience all of these. Some of you, it's just one or a couple or a few of these things. Some of you might be all of it, but some of you is only going to be one. Take only what resonates, okay? And if you're not sure what's going on with you, then you know, just keep in mind that it could be any of these, okay? So high blood pressure may be an issue for some of you, irritability, irritable, moodiness, okay? And because this is you guys may not be able to read this from where I have it, but nervous system issues, tingling. So you guys could be experiencing tingling sensations somewhere in your body, hands, feet, legs, or whatever, anywhere really. Some of you could be experiencing joint issues. Some of you could be having eye health issues, okay? Issues with your vision or your eyesight or your eyes or whatever, okay? So let me see what else we can gain out of what could be possibly going on with you guys in your situation. Because remember, this health and wellness reading, though it can relate to your physical health, it can also relate to your mental health. It can also relate to your emotional health and well-being. It can also relate to anything that's going on in your situation, because like I said, all areas of your life have the ability to impact your health. Okay, so that's all over the place. So you guys, purpose card came out in reverse. So some of you, you're not clear where you're going, you're not clear where you're headed. Some of you are unsure about where you're going or where you're headed, okay, what direction you really want to go. Some of you have no clue what your purpose is in a situation or in your life overall, or in a particular area of your life, okay, whether it's work or your love life or something else or just your health, okay. Let me see if I can get a couple more cards from this deck. Okay, yeah. So you got discontentment in reverse, which is interesting, because I feel like you want to come out of being discontent. You want to be happy, okay? Some of you, you're already experiencing a change in your mood, but I sense for a lot of you, you just desire to be content. You desire to be happy if you're not already content and happy, okay? And final card here, new beginnings. New beginnings. Okay. Divine Father. And I'm not saying that any of you are a father or anything like that, but I feel like there's a door you want to open and walk through. Some of you may want a new start. Some of you may be trying to start over. Some of you may be wanting to head in a new direction or see opportunity in a situation or see opportunity open up for you. Some of you may want, and I'm feeling like a blessing from God, and you kind of know that this is only going to come through, you know, the creator or the universe or God or whatever it is you believe, literally opening doors for you, okay, so that you can find your purpose and gain your contentment and happiness. in this world. So let's see what other concerns here that are relating to your health and wellness. Okay. There we go. So gossip in reverse. I would say that's good because either you're not concerned about what other people think or what other people say, or you are tuning away from what other people might be saying and just really just not interested in gossip, not interested in talk behind the scenes, not interested in hearsay and whatnot. You also have perseverance card, in which I feel like you really are trying to overcome whatever your health issue could be, or trying to overcome whatever is going on in your life that could be causing you issues with your overall wellness and contentment and satisfaction in life. Okay, and so you got the rejection card here. But I feel like rejection is not just something that's being, turned away, whether someone rejected you or you rejected someone else. I feel like this card is also about rejecting ideals and standards that society may says, oh, this is the status quo, this is how things have to be, this is how you have to be, this, if you are perceived to be normal, healthy, successful, well-to-do, and things of that sort. Like I feel like your contentment is going to come from your contentment, your happiness, your health. It's going to come from literally you saying no to standards and things that generally it doesn't fit you. It doesn't fit you. We like to think that life is a one-size-fits-all kind of thing, based off of, how we think in society, like, oh, this is if you live in the U.S., we call it the American dream for how you can gain happiness in life and how you can live this happy, content life. Otherwise, no matter what community or culture that you're from, whether you live in the U.S. or outside the U.S., there's always a standard that, everyone feels pressured to succumb to, that this is what you should do if you want to live a good, happy, or blessed life. This is, how you achieve success. This is how, you find happiness, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like what's good for everyone may not be good for you. And I think you could be seriously looking at this and choosing to want to tune out all the clutter and all of the literal hangups that most people are given just because they give in to peer pressure and what society deems to be the right thing to do, or the right way to live, or the right way to achieve. You're choosing to reject that and say that, I'm an individual, I'm unique, I want to be me, I want to be happy, or I want to do things my way, even if it comes down to your health. The same way someone might have, cancer, and I apologize if any of you have it, someone may not want to do chemotherapy. They may want to choose holistic health methods, such as detoxing the body and going vegan and, removing what they feel has caused them the cancer in the first place. Some people may believe strictly in spiritual healing and, praying to God and Jesus and stuff to be healed and redeemed, and stuff like that. So whatever is going on in your life, period, whether it's relating to your health or just other things in your life that's affecting your wellness, your happiness, or whatever, You guys are seriously looking at, I feel like, changing your whole way of thinking, your lifestyle, and you're looking for another way. Some of you, another way out. Some of you, another path, or just a fresh new start, a new opportunity. You're looking for your blessings elsewhere. You're looking for your abundance elsewhere. You're looking for your good health and your happiness and your wellness. Um, Someplace where it makes sense for you, okay? And in some way that it'll make sense for you, okay? Now, this isn't easy. This isn't easy because it's like going against the grain. And when you're in a place where you're not sure what you want to do, or you're not sure just yet what's right for you, you're just now trying to figure this out, and you just know, hey, the only thing you know at this point is I'm not going to listen to everybody else and what they're saying, because what everyone else is saying doesn't fit me, or it doesn't work for me, or doesn't make sense for me. Okay? But you'll get there in terms of figuring this out, because I see that you want to try, you want to make this effort, and I feel like you are persevering. It's just going to require you to continue to be really strong in your mind about this. Okay, so let me see what other details I can pull here for this particular reading. And there's some cards right there. That's more than what I wanted. I wanted 3, but I got 5. So let's see what we have. The Inquirer. I feel like that's you being curious, looking into things, and literally inquiring and asking a lot of questions. Okay. Death card in reverse. So some of you, there's something that you're not ending, yet you're looking for a new beginning or a new opportunity. So for some of you, it's just putting a whole new spin on something that you already are doing, or already been doing, or already involved in or with. For some of you, it's just, yeah, it's almost like hitting the refresh button or hitting the restart button, wanting to try again to see if you can make this better. For others of you, it's just you're not ending something because you're not sure yet. You're not sure yet. And before you're ready to move forward or move on or close one door to open another, it's like I feel like you're trying to figure this out. You have yes. I don't know why it's in reverse, but it's possible that maybe you're, like I said, you're just unsure about if something makes sense or if it's possible or not. I don't typically read a yes or no card in reverse, but I like to look at the way cards come out in their position because it does say a lot to me. So it could be just like I said, there's something you're seriously doubting that probably is possible. Okay, so um the wheel reverse. So yeah, you're not moving forward. You're not taking action, or you just feel like you're not ready to move forward yet, or you cannot move forward yet. Maybe there's something that you have to take care of first. Um, or maybe you need more answers or more insight, or you just need to analyze this more before you can move forward. Or there's another step you need to take before you can move forward. And then you got the Tower reverse. So this is like feeling like you cannot move up, or like you can't elevate, or like you can't what's the word I'm looking for? Like you can't excel or achieve or succeed, or feeling like a failure in some form. You guys take what resonates and what doesn't. Just leave it where it is, okay? Let me see if I can get some other details here. Okay, so there's one. Okay, fishes. Okay, so you really are trying to find opportunity. And what do they always say about opportunity? It's like there's plenty of opportunity in the sea, or plenty of fishes in the sea. Fishes also represent fertility and abundance and blessings. So there's opportunity. You know, there's you should have plenty of options, or you may want to have, you know, more than one option or plenty of options. You know, you may want to have plenty of opportunity. You're aware that, like I said, there's plenty of abundance, success, or like I said, options available that you could receive or gain, but you're just not clear or sure where to find any of these opportunities or options, or that could be available to you. Okay, but nonetheless, you're trying to find it, you're looking. Like I said, it might be seeming like it's a little hard, but nonetheless, I feel like you're persisting. So coffin in reverse, like I said, something's not being ended. I also could be feeling like you guys, for those of you, like I said, for some of you, you may really be going through something really serious, but I feel like this reading is telling you it's not as serious as you think it is. It's not a life or death thing, meaning you're not going to die from this. Some of you could be feeling like, or really thinking, I'm not dying from this. This is not going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? For others of you, this is just about something that it's not being closed out. It's not ending. It's not over. Whether you don't want it to be over, or you don't want it to end, or it's just not time yet, or this is just something that it's not going to come to a close or come to an end. It could just very well, um, like I said, be refreshed, or be an opportunity to start over, or be an opportunity to go back and heal something, or fix something, or whatever, okay, or to reconcile something. And with the dog card here in reverse, um, this is showing like there's, to me, the dog card is all about loyalty and unconditional love, because dogs give unconditional love. Dogs are usually loyal. Um, but dogs also have very good instincts. Sometimes it's about people being doggish or doggish behavior or whatever. But I feel like in this case, it's just showing signs of, um, I feel like not really being in tune with your instincts. Okay. Also, there could be an issue with a lack of loyalty in some form. Um, Maybe you're not loyal to a certain treatment. Maybe you're not loyal to a certain belief or standard. Um, Maybe you don't feel like something is serving you or your purpose. Okay. Anywho, okay. So let me see. Let me see what is a potential prediction or outcome here relating to your health and wellness situation. Okay. And I don't know if it makes sense for anybody out there, but for some reason I'm hearing you don't want to be dogged by this or something. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Take whatever makes sense, and what doesn't, just leave it where it is, because it's not for everybody. Some messages are very specific for certain people, because there will be different people who will come across this reading whenever they come across it. And like I said, some things will be just dead on for them. Okay, so, all right. So you got Six of Cups in reverse. So this is about not returning back to either old ways, old habits, or something from the past, not dealing with something from the past, or just choosing to not look back or to not go backwards. Okay. You really, I feel like you're going to try to move forward here. You may leave bad habits behind. You may leave bad situations behind. You may leave bad environments behind. um, maybe even things and people, feelings, emotions, um, whatever wasn't working for you in the past, you're not looking back to it. You may even be releasing things from the past, okay? Um, Unhealthy beliefs, anything, unhealthy ways of doing things. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because if you're trying to um, start fresh or start over or seek better or new opportunities or gain um, better health and wellness or gain a better situation, whatever it may be, that's affecting your contentment and your happiness or your health or whatever, um, it's just best to move forward, because obviously something hadn't been working for you before. So you have to leave something behind, okay, whatever that may be. And it could be baggage as well. It could be, sometimes baggage. People hold on to emotional baggage. Some people have hangups. Some people have these false ideals or these fantasies that they hold on to that really aren't any longer serving their purpose, And like I said, some people have old bad habits, um, old situations and things. Sometimes people hang out in places or with people and things that they really shouldn't, and have just habits, that's affecting them. So I feel, like I said, you're moving forward, trying to leave things behind that no longer serve you, don't want to look back, and you're gonna take some sort of action or make some sort of moves. Okay, you're gonna make a move. Some of you literally could be moving, but you're taking some sort of action, some form. Okay. Um, this is gonna be hard for you. This is gonna be hard for you. You're gonna have some worries. I feel like you're gonna have some doubts, some insecurities, some anxiety, um, because it's change. It's change, and with change, sometimes change can be uncomfortable, but it's nonetheless something you have to do. Um, some of you may Some of you may have fears about if something's going to work out or not as you try to make your move or move, period, if you're moving to another location. Or, like I said, I feel like this is going to be a little hard on you in some form. But let me see if I can. Well, yeah. I wonder if I should pull another card. If I should pull another card. Let me see. So this could cause some sadness and disappointment. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes leaving things behind or leaving situations behind, or, changing habits and changing environments, and just, it can cause, it's what you call growing pains, growing pains, growth, change, growth and change, and, you know, um, leaving things behind, or like I said, whatever it is, can literally, it can be a trying thing. It's a part of, like I said, growth. So we always want to hear, that everything is going to be perfect and everything is going to be all sunshine all the time. But, before you can get to that happy, rainbow and past the storm, um, you got to go through it first. You got to pass through the storm before you can make it to the other side where it's, you know, um, bright and sunny and a rainbow and all that. And that's what that perseverance card is all about. Let's see if I get one more. So nothing's popping, so I'm thinking that there's nothing else to take from this, possibly, but Six of Swords, okay? So things will smooth out. This is moving forward. in traveling. This is for some of you a vacation or a trip. And I feel like for some of you it's relocating still. But it's also seeing things smooth out, get better, or seeing things improve. Okay. So, like I said, for some of you, you're going to choose to work on some things that will allow you to make a move, take action, or move forward. And it may be hard to work through, but you're going to get on the other side of this where things are going to feel better, things are going to smooth out. You get past the rockiness, the roughness, or whatever. Others of you, it's just you're literally just going to make this move, relocate elsewhere that may be better for you. It could be another job so that you're in a healthier work environment. It could be literally moving to another town or city, moving to another place, another home or something. Others of you, it's just about doing the work on, that is going to put you in better health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or whatever. Okay. And it could be other things as well in your life that this is going to affect. Okay. Um, some of you, I feel like you may even go to, like I say, either going to a medical physician or something, or you're going to a therapist or a counselor or something. You're going to be doing one of those things. So let's move forward to some advice, spiritual advice. What's the spiritual advice here? Okay. All right. So Ace of Cups. This is that whole new refreshing feeling. Okay. This fresh new start or refreshing or whatever. But it's pointing out that there's falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. And for some of you, like I said, a new home or a new place, new environment or whatever. Okay. And Two of Air. Some of you, you may be unable or unwilling to make a decision, is what this card is telling me. And so you may come to a stalemate and pretending there is no problem. So some of you may try to bury your head in the sand. It's not funny, but that's the old saying, burying your head in the sand, turning a blind eye. But some of you may ignore whatever this is that's going on, whether, like I said, a health issue or your wellness being affected in some form. Whatever situation is going on here, you guys are going to try to ignore it, even though it may be bothering you or causing you issues. Don't do this. Be willing to see what's going on. Okay, be willing to acknowledge it. Otherwise, it's gonna put you in a stagnant place or at a stalemate, and nothing's going to be decided or nothing is going to get handled or taken care of, and it can't go away. It can't be fixed. It can't be reconciled. It can't be healed. Whatever it is, it can't become better if you don't choose to look at this and stop ignoring it and actually take action to do something about it to see it improve. You got to do the work or make the effort or get help for this. Okay. And balance. Okay. So there's a need for balance and moderation. There's also a need for cooperation and compromise and perfect timing. Timing is everything. So wait for perfect timing is also what you're being told. Peaceful resolution. So there is a solution to the problem. Look for a sign. You got to be aware, though. You got to be willing to look. And it says you're ready. Okay, you're ready. Let's see what other advice we can get for you guys. Okay, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay. So have compassion in this situation. Don't be quick to judge or demonize anyone. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. That includes old attitudes, old mindsets, old beliefs, old fantasies, old outdated anything that doesn't any longer apply, old baggage, old situations from the past, or old bad habits. Okay. Whatever it is. Okay, so you get Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with your environment. Okay. And also it's pointing out environmentalism. So something in your environment, it has not necessarily been conducive for you or healthy for you. It hasn't even been healthy for others. Okay. So you have a responsibility here to work on the environment you're in, not only for yourself, but also for others around you or whatever. Like there's something that you're contributing to the environment. Or there may be something going on in your environment that you're, like I said, you have been ignoring or not paying attention to, and you may want to work on that. Okay. And see how can you help change the environment, or how can you help improve the environment. Okay. All right. So music, you may find music to be healing for you at this particular time. It may even be healing for others as well. Such as classical music, jazz music, guided meditation tracks and music, singing bowls, those kind of things. What's the other kind of music? There's all kinds of music that I feel can be good for the spirit, the heart, the mind, the soul, the body. I love singing bowls. They are very, very healing. And there's so many videos on YouTube for free of singing bowls. And you put headphones on. They work better with headphones. You can play it without headphones if you have a really good sound stereo system, okay? Otherwise, they work best with headphones, and literally you can feel those vibrations come through. And when I tell you they work, they work. Like if you have a migraine or headache, look up singing bowls for headaches or migraines, they work. If you having, tinnitus in the ear, I had that one time. Like it was ringing in the ear. I listened to singing bowls and it worked. Sleeping issues, it just the whole gamut. That stuff works, believe it or not. Okay. And I like listening to bossa nova jazz and other kind of jazz and things of that sort. Just different, tracks. Lo-fi is good. That stuff is relaxing to listen to. And guided meditations and meditation music, that stuff is great. Okay, so consider that, you guys. Consider it. It could seriously help you guys heal in some form. Okay. Writing could help you guys in your situation. Okay. It'll help you, for some reason it's telling you that it will help you heal, but also inspire and teach others with what you're writing. Okay. Whatever it is that you may be writing. Justice here, whatever is going on in your situation, you will find balance, you will find justice, you will find things to work out and healing. Okay. You'll also find fairness and protection. Okay. Trust your feelings. Trust your intuition, whatever discernment you're getting, whatever it is you're feeling or picking up, you can trust it. Okay. It's going to help you in your situation. Oh, I already pulled those cards. All right. So final deck for spiritual advice here. So you got change the scenery. So it's a lot of cards that has been in this particular reading that has been pointing out that you literally need to change your environment. Okay, wherever you are, it has not been conducive for you. It has not been beneficial for you. It's actually been causing you issues in some form, and you never know what it may be. Um, like there's a room in my house that I can't be in that room for very long, and it wasn't always this way. It wasn't always this way, but I don't hang out in that room anymore. Eventually, I'm going to figure out what the issue is, but it causes me allergies. You hear it? Allergies. After being in there for 30 minutes to an hour, it causes me allergies. I literally, if I'm in that room, I have to have an air filter in there, and I have like 3 different air filters in the house. Um, but I used to hang out in that room all the time. It was my workspace. I had to move my workspace out of that room. Okay. So sometimes you have to change your environment. For some of you, you literally just need to move to another home or another work place or workspace, another job. Some of you need to just move to another city or another state or another country. Um, there's something, or some of you just may need to literally just change your environment. So, I don't know if you need to have a better chair. If you're working from home, that's going to be more comfortable for you. If you need to let more light into your home or paint the walls a whole new color or something, or put certain kind of decorations up that will uplift your mood or something, because these things, they do affect you in some form or another. Mental, emotional well-being. um, Feng Shui or whatever, it is an ancient art of understanding that things, the way they're set up in your home, creates a certain energy in your home that could very well be affecting you. So some of you guys might want to look into that. If you cannot literally move or whatever. Same thing in your workspace. You could put plants in your workspace. You can put plants in your home. Believe it or not, they make a huge difference in the environment. Okay, they add more oxygen, and green is a very calming color. It's a very healing color to be looking at all the time. And spiritually, certain plants have actual benefits. Okay. All right, there was one more card of me. Okay, and then that should be it. And this says, love your body. Okay, love your body. Love your body. So if you picked up any weight, and a lot of people have during the pandemic, it's okay. You don't have to accept the weight. You can if you want, but you don't have to if it's really bothering you. Because it's possible that somebody could be thinking about literally going to get some kind of plastic surgery or something or whatever to remove the weight or whatever. But you literally could just be okay with who you are and just go for walks, go for exercise and so forth. Go for walks, go for jogs in your neighborhood. You could walk up and down the stairs in your home if you have stairs in your home. I do that. Um, I also have a treadmill and an exercise bike. But you know, you could change what you're eating, detox. Eat healthier, eat lighter, drink more water, those kind of things. You can even wear clothes that are more flattering to you. But no matter what size you are or how you look, love yourself no matter what. Okay, appreciate yourself no matter what. You also, I forgot this one, lend a hand. Lend a hand. So be willing to reach out and assist others, or try to be helpful to others, or be at least open in some form to others, because you may discover that when you do this, when you give of yourself, others give right back to you. And even if they don't, universally, that's good karma. That energy is going to come back. So you helping someone else, karmically, that's going to come back to you. And you never know when that's going to come in handy or whatever. But you never know who it is that you're going to help that's going to make a difference for you in some form also. So I wish you guys the best with your health and your wellness. And I hope this reading was insightful to you guys. Okay. So I'm going to now move on to the next group. And you guys, please hit the like button if you did like this reading in some form. And keep in mind, make sure that you go to a medical professional or a professional counselor or psychiatrist or therapist. Um, you know, because I'm not a medical professional, and you should not take um, your health advice from an online reading, no matter, even if it makes sense. Okay, even if it makes sense. Okay, so let me put these cards back. I'm putting all these cards back in their respective decks so I can go ahead and move on to the next reading. And I hope that you guys really gained a lot of insight. All right. Okay. And that one back, and throw these back in there. Okay. All right. So the next group here, the next group will be group number 2, which will be the clear quartz group here. Clear quartz. Group number 2. Okay. So group number 2, what is going on? And you know what? Just so I could timestamp. Sorry, you guys. So that would be, I want to say that was 10100, group 2. Group 1 started somewhere at like 5 minutes. Okay. Because I want to try to timestamp later. Okay, so you guys, group number 2. I'm shuffling for your energy for your health and wellness. Just in case you guys skipped the very, very beginning, in which I explained that this is a timeless pick a card reading. The disclaimer, and this is in the description box below, make sure that you know that if you are having any serious health issues going on, or any kind, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever it is, please make sure you go to a professional, medical professional, or a professional counselor, therapist, or psychiatrist, or a spiritual counselor, a pastor, whatever, if you're experiencing spiritual issues, okay, that are very, very serious. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. Can they help you gain possible insight? Yes. Can some of the advice be helpful? Possibly, yes. But I am not responsible for whatever is going on with your health or in your life, and whatever choices you choose to make as a result of whatever it is you're influenced by. You're responsible, okay? Not me. And so, with that saying, for those who are not watching this live, because it's being recorded live, because my readings tend to be on the lengthy side, make sure you go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the 3 dots, click on the speed settings, and then put on 1.5x or 2x so that you can watch the entire reading in half the amount of time. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck watching a reading for longer than 30 minutes, up to an hour. And that's on you. Okay? So, what I have here, 8 of Swords, but it's in the reverse. This is the Black Co-host card. Okay? Black Co-host is typically for balancing out hormones, usually balancing out hormones, I think in women, but I'm going to look more into this, okay? I'm going to look more into this. But the 8 of Swords in reverse, this is literally telling me that you guys are freeing yourselves from, I feel like, a difficult situation. You're choosing to empower yourselves and no longer play the victim, okay? In whatever is going on, your situation, your health, or whatever. It's also telling me that, in this, take what resonates. This is not all of you, but someone may be uninterested in surgery in some form, and therefore may be rejecting it. Okay. So this is a card that is relating to, and let me, because you guys, I got my other phone here so that if there's anything that I do not understand, meaning a definition in any form, I'm going to be able to pull it up here so that I can make this as clear as possible. So this card also relates to diaphoretic, which is having the power to increase perspiration, and relating to perspiring profusely. So some of you may have an issue with sweating profusely, or some of you may be trying to sweat something out, okay, or have a condition that's causing you to sweat out a lot for some reason, okay. You could be having the night sweats and things of that sort, and believe it or not, I can actually relate to that. I don't always have the night sweats, but I notice when there's hormone imbalances, or maybe a fluctuation in certain kind of hormones in my body, that I will have night sweats, and some of you may be experiencing the same thing. Okay. Um, this card is also relating to stimulants, which could be caffeine in some form. Okay. Coffee, green tea, matcha, um, energy drinks, or whatever. So you guys could be consuming a lot of those possibly. Um, I'm gonna have to look up the anti-rheumatic here, because I'm not a medical professional, and I can't even tell you what that means off the top of my head. So I'm going to look that up. Anti-rheumatic. Alleviating or preventing rheumatism. Wow, that's helpful. So now I gotta look up rheumatism, because, like I said, I'm not gonna pretend, you guys, to know something that I do not know.
Anti-rheumatic.
Anti-rheumatic. Okay, so I'm even mispronouncing that. It's okay though. Absolutely okay. I'm learning just like you guys are learning. Okay, so rheumatism, any of various conditions characterized by inflammation or pain in muscles, joints, or fibrous tissues. Okay, so some of you guys could be experiencing issues with inflammation in the pain. Some of you guys could be experiencing inflammation or pain in the muscles, joints, or fibrous tissues. Okay, and therefore, black cohosh may help with that issue. It is a stimulant as well, and like I said, it can also deal with uh, the sweating, profusely and things like that, the night sweats or whatever. Okay, and let's see, there's one more health issue it's pointing out to. Amenagar, an agent that promotes the menstrual discharge. So some of you could be having issues with, um, you may be missing a period, or you may have not had a period in a while. So some of you may be, like I said, having issues with your period, not getting your period, skipping a period, or your period maybe being late or something, having irregular periods. Okay. So this is looking like an issue. Um, that's an issue definitely that women have. Night sweats, anybody can have that issue, man or woman. Okay. Inflammation or pain in the tissues, joints, and different parts of the body, that's something that men or women can experience as well. Okay. Um, some of you may be possibly lethargic, and that's why you're being recommended a stimulant such as black cohosh, but there are other stimulants like green tea, matcha, obviously energy drinks, coffee, B complex. Bananas can give good energy as well. Okay. So black cohosh is also used for all upper respiratory affections and acute rheumatic problems. Okay. acute inflammation and pain in the body. Okay. So those are other possible issues that you guys could be dealing with, and black cohosh is what's possibly recommended for that. Okay. Um, Otherwise, one who is crippled and overcome by grief and sadness, desolation, desperation, no room for more pain. Okay, so you guys could literally, um, I feel like you're willing to come out of this bad place. Some of you, depending on what's going on in your situation, and remember that a health and wellness reading can not only relate to your physical health, but also your mental, emotional, and spiritual health as well. Okay. Um, yeah. So some of you guys could have also been experiencing loneliness. Okay. And I feel like you guys, you may want to come out of this. Okay. Because some of you could have been, you prior to this, you could have been feeling, or you, some of you may even still be experiencing feeling trapped or feeling like you can't get out of a situation, and you may want to empower yourselves. But I feel like a lot of you, you're coming out of this, you're making your efforts or moves or your desire to come out of a place of feeling victimized, or coming out of a place of feeling, um, you know, like you don't have quite the freedom that you want. Some of you may be trying to literally trying to um, regain and recover your freedom that you may have feel you have lost due to lots of responsibilities, in your life, such as work or a family, whatever obligations you may have, a business, whatever it may be. Um, you guys are, you don't want to be a victim to whatever it is you're experiencing anymore. Some of you literally have just been, stuck, you know. For some of you, it was the pandemic that caused you to feel stuck or caused you to feel caged or like you didn't have any freedom, caused you to feel like you were in jail or prison. Some of you, it was a mental hang up of feeling like you couldn't get out of a situation and feeling trapped, in those kind of things. But like I said, where you're at now, you're trying to come out of, you're trying to come out of that. Some of you are already, I feel like most of you want to leave out of a situation that had you feeling stuck, trapped, lacking freedom, and those sort of things. Okay. Now I'm pulling cards to get different health issues that you guys may be possibly experiencing. Okay. So some of you could be experiencing issues with, and I made these cards today. Some of you could be experiencing issues with feet, alcoholism, heart issues, lack of support, and low blood pressure. Some of you, now some of you, you might feel some kind of way about the alcoholism, but if you like to drink and you like, if at any point you cannot turn a drink down or you cannot leave alcohol alone, even if you're not a heavy drinker, that is a form of alcoholism because it means you're addicted. If you cannot say no to alcohol or avoid drinking it, if you can't skip having a drink, then you may struggle with alcohol addiction. Okay. Some people, they fail to realize this because they feel like, oh, well, I don't drink as much as other people, or I'm not a heavy drinker, or this and that other. But if you can't put the stuff down or leave it alone at any point, even though you know you need to, because it could be affecting your health in some form or affecting your ability to stay focused and get work done or whatever it is, um, if you can't put it down or avoid it or leave it alone and you feel like you have to have it, if you're relying on it, then you may be having an issue with alcoholism. Okay. It's also possible there's someone around you in your environment who may be struggling with alcoholism. And this could be causing you to feel affected in some form, like trapped and maybe abused. And maybe you were a victim or you feel like you're a victim. And maybe you just feel like you don't want to be a victim anymore. Okay. Um, some of you may be having liver issues. So that tells me somebody really is struggling with alcoholism here. Now, you guys, all of these may not resonate for all of you. Some of them may only resonate for some of you, okay? Um, okay, like I said, lack of support, feet, low blood pressure, heart. Um, I'm not going to pull any more of those. So now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull other cards to see what else is affecting your health and wellness overall, okay? Because there's other things that could also be affecting your health and your wellness. But it's nice to kind of be able to point out more specifics in these situations in regards to your health. Some of these things may also be the reason why they may also be indicating. Okay, sorry. There was an interruption here with the connection for some reason, but yeah, some of you may be having hormone issues or, like I said, inflammation or pain in the body, like was mentioned before. Some of you could be experiencing issues with your menstrual cycle being irregular. You know, some of you are experiencing night sweats. So these are all the health issues that are out there on the table. Some of you having urinary, health issues and stuff. So these are all the things that are out on the table right now in terms of physical health and for some of you mental health or addictions, whatever. Okay. um Emotional health, psychological health. So let's see what else can be discovered here about what's possibly going on with your health. Okay, so rest card reverse. You guys are not getting enough sleep. So some of you are sleep deprived, okay? And this is affecting your health. Some of you are just worn out and just tired, like you've been doing too much and you just need to chill out, rest, relax. Some of you need a vacation. Some of you literally just need to just chill. Sit down. You're doing too much. So some of you could be overworking and overworked and it has you tired, okay? And you really need a break. Others of you, you are stressed out. You're lacking a peace of mind, because situations in your life, could be causing you stress and imbalance in your mood. Okay, there even possibly could be some conflict going on in your life somewhere or with someone that could be causing you this lack of peace, or there being a lack of peace between you and others or in your environment or something. But some of you are sleep deprived. You got the loss card. Some of you have suffered a loss in some form somewhere in your life. It is causing you possible grief, disappointment, sadness, and I don't want to say anxiety. Some of you could be experiencing that, but I feel like I'm praying and hoping that someone literally didn't die in your life or whatever, but something you may have literally lost something or someone, or you took a loss in some form, and this is causing you sadness, disappointment, grief. So you have, I only want a third card, but you have leadership here. So there's a need for you to take the lead or to handle something here, and you may be the only one who can handle it, or you may need to guide the way for others or lead others in a situation or guide others in a situation. You may need to take on some responsibilities here in the situation, and get others on board. You may need to organize something. Hopefully you're not the one who has to put to, if there was a loved one that passed, for some of you it may be you're the one who has to put the funeral together and whatnot. And that could be hard on you. Some of you, you have a need in others into a more peaceful place. Okay. And that could be through counseling, or organizing, whatever it may be, or just being willing to compromise or just leading the way. leading by example, okay? And you have creativity, but this is also my expression card as well. And someone wanting to have a good time, someone wanting to get out, someone wanting to come out, someone wanting to be free to be themselves, someone wanting to be expressive, someone wanting to have a good time and enjoy life. Okay, so let's see what else is here in your situation for your health and wellness. What else is going on here? And you know what, you guys, I kind of heard that somebody is not resting in peace. And I'm hearing, may somebody rest in peace. So it's possible that someone could have lost a loved one, okay? For sure. Not everyone here looking at this has experienced that, but someone for sure has lost a loved one. And this is causing, this is taking a toll on your emotional health, possibly your mental health as well, if it's causing you a lot of stress and grief, especially if you're the one who has to organize the funeral and everything going on, okay? All right, so that's for those who that resonates with. For the rest of you, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it where it is. Okay, so what else is going on for you guys' health and wellness here? And you guys, if you skip the beginning, remember, this is a timeless reading. When you come across it, this is when the messages may resonate. If you are experiencing any serious health issues, please seek out a professional for your health, whether it's your mental health, your emotional health, or your physical health, or whatever's going on. For whatever you get out of this reading and whatever choices you make as a result of watching it. This reading is for entertainment, not responsible for purposes only, okay? And you're responsible for yourself, no matter what you saw in this reading or any other readings on my channel. And you guys, because my readings tend to be long, you may want to go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, and then click on the speed settings. And you can put on 1.5x or 2x. That way you can watch the reading in half the amount of time and still hear everything and not miss anything. Okay? All right. I was waiting for a card to pop finally. Isolation reverse. So yeah, some of you guys really are coming out of this place of having been isolated, not really some of you were really experiencing loneliness. Some of you were literally in hermit mode or just not really getting out much and not doing much. And I feel like you guys are ready to come out of that. Some of you guys could have literally been restricted and somebody could have been, you guys could have been kept in a bad place. Okay, you guys could have literally been just kept in a bad place where you just didn't have the ability to get out and do much of anything. Interesting enough, you got the gossip card in reverse. So you don't really care what others are saying. You don't really care. I feel like you also don't care what's being said in the news or social media or what friends or family are saying or anything. I feel like you're just like, I don't care. And if you're watching this right now during the time of COVID, you just like, you know what, I'm sick of hearing about COVID. I'm sick of caring about any of that. I just want to, get out and live my life a little bit, get out, breathe a little bit, get out, enjoy having a good time, because, you just can't stay stuck forever hiding out in your home, feeling like you can't live your life. That's some of you, okay? That's not going to be everybody, but because you got a lot of people there paying more attention to what's going on in the news and on social media, and they've been afraid to get out. Now for others of you, it's just literally about just tuning out what other people say. So you could literally be feeling like you don't care what other people say. Now this is some of you, this is not going to be for everybody. There's somebody out there that literally wants to come out and be true to who they are, no matter what their truth is, okay? It could be relating to the way they really want to live their life. It could be relating to a certain, like I said, a certain kind of lifestyle they want to live, maybe a certain kind of relationship they want to have, or a certain kind of job or career they want to do, or a certain way they want to make their money, or certain places they want to go, certain hobbies they may have, things they like to do. It also could relate to somebody's sexuality, just whatever it is. Somebody wants to be free to be themselves, and they don't care. They don't care what anybody else thinks. And I could feel like that could be some of you. You just don't care what other people think, and you just don't care what other people are going to say. Okay? You're tuning that out. Some of you, you just don't want anything to do with any drama. Some of you, you just don't want anything to do with any drama. You're choosing to turn away from drama, chaos, and people who talk too much. Okay, I was looking for one more card to pop while I was sitting here talking. If it doesn't pop, then I'll go ahead and pull it. But there we go. And then you got perfection. So I feel like some of you, you just, you want to... some of you are practicing some kind of spirituality that may be different from what other people are used to, and it may not necessarily be acceptable to the standard of what most people are into. Some of you, you are offering something. You're offering something, and what it is, I don't know. Not everybody, but others of you, you just want to be the best of you, or the best you. You want to become better for yourself. You want to become the best of yourself. I mean, you want to live up to your true potential. Let's see what other details I can get. Some of you, I hear, and this is not everybody, somebody wants to become a fruitarian or a vegan. Somebody wants to get more into herbs and living off the land, growing a garden, having a farm, eating more fresh fruits and vegetables. This could really help with your health, physically, mentally, emotionally, in some form. So some of you are turning to a holistic lifestyle, or just a healthier lifestyle overall, especially with the way you eat and the way you live, wanting to live off the land, wanting to rely on Mother Earth. Okay. So it's like a mindset shift. Let's see what else is here. Okay. Destruction in the reverse. Never upright. And let's see what else comes out. With that destruction in reverse, you don't want to be miserable. You're choosing to not be miserable. If you were ever miserable before, you're definitely coming out of that, and you're choosing to not be miserable. And I feel like that never is you saying, you never ever want to be in that place in your life again where you feel like everything is just causing you to feel literally miserable or unhappy. You don't want your health to be suffering any longer. You refuse to go back to whatever caused you chaos in your life, or drama, or whatever caused you to have such poor health, or to be in such a unhealthy environment. It's like never ever do you ever want to experience that ever again. So you're definitely turning away from something that was very, very unhealthy for you, and you're choosing to want to live a healthier life, or a healthier lifestyle, or to be in a healthier environment, or to just be healthy overall, or be well. Let me see, there's one more card I'm looking for here. Here we go. This come out sideways. The stranger. So this is literally like an opportunity that you may be seeking. You don't know if that opportunity will open up for you or not, or you don't know if you should go seek better opportunity elsewhere, or you're not sure where to seek that opportunity. It's also possible you could be wanting to deal with others, meet new people, but you, like I said, you could be unclear about where to meet new people, or if it's good for you to do so or not. You could be wanting to leave the door open, but not really sure if you should or not. You guys take what resonates and what doesn't, just leave it where it is. You're wondering if you should open or close the door or something. That's for somebody. Okay, let's see. Some of you, you never ever want to deal with strangers, or you could have had that mindset before, but now you're rethinking the possibilities. Like, well, what is there to be afraid of with meeting new strangers and really getting out there and mingling and yada yada yada, right? But I feel like some of you feel like, well, meeting strangers, you don't know if that's safe or not, or you know what I'm saying? You don't know if, what they got, if they got good habits, if they're going to be a good influence or not, if you can trust them or not, if they're going to be right for you to be around or not, or involved with or whatever. That's for somebody, however these messages resonate, you take them, and if they don't, just leave them where they're at. Okay. So, what cards pop? What cards are going to pop? Pop. All right. I prefer them to just pop out. Okay, so you got Merchant card sideways, and you got the relaxing, resting, thinking, contemplating man. So you're contemplating about if you want to put yourself out on the market or not, or if you want to get out there shopping around for something, for either better opportunity or not, or if you want to get out there and have a good time or something, and possibly meet new other people and strangers. I feel like somebody's looking to switch up their environment and add some new excitement to their life or something. Take what resonates, leave it where it is. Otherwise, yeah. Because I feel like you guys, some of you, you don't want to isolate anymore. You're tired of being alone. You're tired of feeling lonely, or you're just tired of being bored, or feeling stuck and like you just can't be around others, and you want to come out of that. Especially, like if you suffered a loss somewhere in your life in terms of friends, lovers, a relationship, a loved one, or whatever. So, yeah. Anchor card in reverse. You're not feeling very secure. You're not feeling very stable, or you're not feeling very anchored. But I feel like you have insecurities about if you should open the door to meet other people, or if you should open the door for other opportunities, or if you should leave the door open or not. Okay. And really put yourself out there and get out there looking, searching, hunting, out there in the market or whatever. You're really thinking about this. I feel like you want to relax, enjoy yourself, and like I said, be sociable, and you definitely want to get out there and have a good time. This is the party card. This is the fiesta party card. That's all about getting out there, socializing, partying, having yourself a good time, mingling, meeting others. Okay. So let's see what you may do. What's a potential outcome? What's a potential outcome here? Oops. So this is like either a potential outcome or a potential prediction or a little bit of both. Let's just see what's presented. I feel like that one's come out. Two of Swords. This is literally choosing to not want to see what's right in front of you. It's also burying your head in the sand, turning a blind eye. It's literally wanting to pretend like everything is okay, even though it may not be. It's also the card of being guarded, and being so careful that you don't make any missteps. But at the same time, you're so guarded that you really can't enjoy yourself, and you can't let anybody in or close to you, because you really don't trust the situation, or you don't trust the person or whatever. So whatever it is you're looking to do, to get out or to come out or to express yourself or to free yourself in some form, you're very much, I feel like you're operating in blindness and possible fear. You're choosing to want to possibly be naive about something, or you're possibly being on the other end of this overly cautious. So overly cautious that you really won't get to enjoy yourself or express yourself or be able to let yourself really experience the experience or let others in around you, not truly. And I think there's something going on that may be potentially harmful or not right or whatever. I feel like you're choosing to want to ignore the possible consequences or the consequences period. Like you see something possibly something it might not be the best thing to do, or it might not be the safest thing to do, but you're just like, I don't want to look at it, I don't want to see it right now. I just want to do whatever I want to do without choosing to look at possible consequences. So there's lots of different ways to look at that. Knight of Swords here in the reverse. So you're in no rush. You're in no rush. You're in no rush. Or you're thinking you might not want to rush into charging ahead in whatever this is, or you're just thinking you should hold back a bit. Maybe you shouldn't do anything yet because you don't know if it's safe. You're guarded. Let's see what. Oh, okay. All right. So, Seven of Swords. And I pay attention to the way cards fall out sideways. So you don't know if someone is being sneaky or not. You could be thinking about sneaking around. You don't know if somebody is loyal or cheating or not. You could be thinking about cheating or being disloyal. This is the card of being sneaky or disloyal, cheating, thieving, taking something that doesn't belong to somebody. And Temperance, this is the card of, and it's the card that tells you to be patient, but when it's sideways, you're restless because you need, it's like you're trying to be patient, but you're really anxious. Like you really are losing your sense of patience. So you're anxious. You want to do something, but you're scared to do so, or you're just hesitant to do so because, like I said, there's definitely hesitation. There's definitely hesitation that you could get robbed, cheated, or end up dealing with a dishonest situation or a dishonest person, or that you could end up being the person that's dishonest and being sneaky, and hiding things. It is also just like wanting to hide things as well and not really wanting to be as open. And you got this is the Queen of Coins here. So there's more than one way to look at this. Either you're going to stand on your throne, hold on to your value or what you value, and just play it cool, and I feel like be content with what you have, or be content with what what you are, or be content where things are. And I see fertility there. But bunny is something else to know about, because there's a bunny rabbit on the card. The other thing to know about rabbits is rabbits get it in, okay? That's why they're known for fertility. Not only do they produce a lot of offspring, children and babies, but the reason why is because they're always getting some, okay? They're always getting it in. They're always active, if you know what I mean, okay? They're always with their partners, and they're not, they're no prudes, okay? So they really, so I don't know, I feel like you're going to take on the energy of feeling abundant, feeling blessed, knowing what you have going for you, okay? Um, and being cool with who you are, where you are, and standing proudly on, on your throne here or next to your throne, and just like playing it cool and just doing you. So I feel like you don't really need to be doing a whole lot or being doing too much. I feel like you're going to at least show off a bit. I feel like you may try to put yourself out there just a little bit, but not too much. Because I feel like you're gonna play it cool, play it safe, and you're gonna feel secure or find security in appreciating what you have and what you have going for you. Because I feel like you're gonna find, yeah, like I said, you're blessed right where you are to some extent, and I feel like you're gonna take a moment to appreciate that. Okay. Um, or if you, like I said, have been really struggling in some form before, you're going to get in this better place of feeling secure, feeling stable, and being blessed. Okay. Blessed with good health, blessed with a healthier sense of well being, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and possibly blessed in other areas of your life as well, financially, job wise, whatever. Because we have to remember that other areas of our life can affect our health and wellness, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever, spiritually too as well. So I'm going to move forward with the spiritual advice. And I'm going to be pulling from several different decks for the spiritual advice because it matters to me just as much, the spiritual advice that you get as well as the spiritual details. Okay, so there's something that's unlikely, and I'm going to clarify that with some tarot cards a year from now. So there's something about a year from now, and I'm probably going to clarify that as well with some tarot cards, and improving health. So that's good. That's really good. That's really good. Whatever health issues you guys are experiencing, you're going to see that improve. Mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, overall, Okay, severe. Okay. And so I'm going to read from these while I am pulling the clarifying card. So Ace of Air, so that's Ace of Swords, Seven of Water, Seven of Cups, Five of Earth. Okay. So where those other cards are at? Okay, here we go. So you guys, you have an opportunity for a new beginning or a fresh start, or like I said, improve health or improve situation. But it will require you to be persistent and patient, and to do your due diligence, because usually the Ace of Swords indicates that a new beginning or a new fresh start, or even um, refreshing something or whatever it is, a new opportunity, whatever, it can happen, but it will require, like I said, it may come with some difficulties, or it start. Okay. So you just have to be willing to work through it. But this card is also pointing out brilliant new ideas and inspirations and seeing the truth. With the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Water there, there's a complex decision to make. And it's usually because there's more than one option or more than one opportunity, too many ideas or too many ideals or fantasies or whatever, and that's usually the more options, opportunities, or ideas or ideals or hangups you have, the harder it is to stay focused and literally make a choice or make a decision. Some of you may also have too many things on your plate as well. Sometimes that's what that indicates. Um, And like I said, if you got too many things going on, or too many ideas, beliefs, or options, or um, fantasies or hangups, then it's going to make it hard for you to get focused and get real, and um, really just make a choice, make a decision. Okay. Um, you need to do some research, and you also need to stop procrastinating as well, is what that card advises. Okay. Get serious. Um, make your choice, but make a informed choice. Okay. Um, and be realistic. Be realistic. Okay. Get out of fantasy world, fantasy land. um, Five of Earth. Okay. You may have fears surrounding money. Some of you may have a poverty mindset. Some of you literally, and I feel like for some of you, it doesn't matter how much money you have or how much you keep making. Sometimes it's just never enough. Enough is never enough for you. And some of you may be careful, might want to be careful to come out of that lack mentality, because you're literally stressing yourself out, and you're going to keep attracting much of the same thing to you. And some of you could literally be overworking yourselves because you're not comfortable enough to relax and take a break or take a vacation, because you feel like you don't have enough. You don't have enough. And you got to keep working because you ain't going to have enough. Um, I'm supposed to be clarifying the unlikely card, and this Emperor card came out sideways. So it's telling me you guys are not, you guys are stuck between, you need to make a tough decision or choice, but I feel like you're delaying this choice. And it's because either you're not sure what's going to be the right choice, or what's going to work out for not only you, but the better good of all, everyone involved, or not. And what it comes down to is, an emperor is wise enough that if he's not sure what's going to make the most sense in the situation, not only for himself, but also for others, um, he literally will seek out wise counsel from his trusted guides. Okay. So he'll seek out elders, he'll seek out seers and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And in your case, you may want to seek out counseling. You may want to seek out, some kind of advisor in some form, depending on what's going on in the situation you can't make a decision about. If it's financial, then a financial advisor. Like I said, if it's a personal decision, and it's like a serious life decision, maybe a counselor, maybe a friend, maybe a trusted relative, an elder or something, maybe a spiritual counselor or a pastor, depending on, like I said, what this is involving. Um, if it's legal matters, obviously a lawyer or something. If it's your health, because like I said, this is a health and wellness reading, a medical professional in some form, even if it's a holistic practitioner or something. If you believe in more alternative health or whatever it is you believe in. But um, you're kind of just sitting in limbo here, and you're not really taking charge and taking control of the situation to empower yourself and empower others through actively trying to find a solution, and therefore find a resolution or a solution, and be able to work the situation out, or fix it, or make a decision that you need to make. Okay. Now, getting back to the Five of Earth here. Okay. This card is advising you to, um, you need to take the wisdom to accept help from others. We can't always do it all on our own or by ourselves. Some of you could be concerned about uncertain self-employment or uncertain employment period. Some of you literally, like I said, with the five of coins, or five of earth, or whatever, five of pentacles, usually on that card is showing two people that are literally down and out. They look awful. They look homeless. One of them has, uh a crutch. One of them has crutches. You know what I'm saying? They obviously are poor. They look hungry, they look cold, they look tired, and they look unhealthy, and like they're struggling with poor health. But they're standing right outside of a church, which means they don't have to be suffering in that form. They literally could go and seek help and refuge from the church. However, they just choose to sit there and dwell and feel bad and feel sorry for themselves. So that card is usually pointing out that you don't have to be in whatever predicament that you're in. It's time for you to come out of this place of feeling bad for yourself or feeling sorry for yourself or feeling unempowered. Sometimes people, they're afraid to ask for help, or they're afraid to seek help, or they're afraid to reach out to others. Don't do that. This card, the advice is usually to reach out for help from wherever it makes sense to get it from, or from wherever you feel comfortable with getting the help from. Okay? Because that's where you will find a solution and people that can really help you, because you cannot do it all on your own sometimes. Okay? That's the biggest uh mis I don't know, it's the biggest misgiving that, society pushes on people, that you have to be so super independent and so super self-sufficient all the time, that it makes people literally feel guilty and feel bad about themselves that they need help. And it causes people to, kind of withdraw, like what you guys were doing, and not be open with others and not really get the help that you truly need. Okay. As the old saying goes, a closed hand cannot receive. Okay. A closed mouth um that won't speak can't receive anything. Okay. So now I'm going to clarify the unlikely card in a year from now card, because those cards did come out. So I want to see what's unlikely, what's going to be unlikely for you guys, and what's coming up a year from now. Because we already know that you guys are going to have improving health and an improving situation, which is a really good thing. So let's see. What's unlikely? We'll go for that one first. What is unlikely? I'm looking for one to pop. If it doesn't pop, then I will pull one. But let's see. What is unlikely? And what is a year? Okay, so what's unlikely? Okay, the unlikely. Okay, so this is the, don't know how well y'all can see that. Five of Wands, and these are cats, by the way. This is what's unlikely. Conflict, competition, drama, having a fight. Okay, this is going to be unlikely for you. So if you're worried about literally conflicts of interest, competition, having to literally fight for what it is that you want, or what it is you believe, or what it is you have, if you're worried that if you're worried about chaos or drama breaking out, or happening, from whatever it is I feel that you are wanting to pursue, or whatever it is you want to do, if you're worried about disagreements, arguments in this situation, don't worry about that. This is not likely going to be the result. This is not likely what's going to happen. This is not likely what you're going to experience, because that's a card of literally, arguments, disagreements, fussing, fighting, competition, all kinds of things. Somebody being underhanded, trying to get what they want, Now that we got that out of the way, let's go to what's coming up a year from now. What's coming up a year from now? What is coming up a year from now for you guys? Okay, interesting. And I want to try to flip these over the best way I can so I don't lose the position they're in. Ha! You know what's funny? I knew this conflict card was going to come back out. But what's interesting is, let me see if I can maybe turn the light on, because I don't know how dark it is, you guys. This conflict card came right back out. I knew that if I put it back in the deck, it was going to come back out. Except this time it came out in reverse, which means no conflict, no drama, no fighting, no arguments, just like it was presented before, that this is not likely to happen. No competition, no underhandedness, you know. Now, this is the King of Wands here in the reverse. For some of you, it could literally be a fire sign or something, but this is, when you see the King of Wands reverse, this is typically energy of narcissism, arrogance, you know, this is like a bad boy or a bad girl. This is somebody who is a total a-hole, butthole, just they're an awful person, you know, they're disloyal. They're likely to be a cheater. They're likely to be underhanded. They're likely to be somebody who tries to take advantage or get over on others and stuff. They're likely to be negative. Okay, they're temperamental and fiery. They have a lack of self-control and things, lack of discipline, lazy, whatever. This is the energy that's being presented here. Okay, so it's about this kind of energy. And I feel like this is something you guys fear, or this is a person that you are concerned about. But there isn't going to be any of this drama, conflict, arguments, disagreements, underhandedness, fighting, competing, going through a bunch of changes, none of that. Okay. And with the Knight of Cups here, what results is an offer being made. An offer being made, possibly being made. I want to say possibly being made. Okay. It's gotten dark in here. It's gotten quite dark. Hold on, let me close my blinds, because I don't like having my blinds open when the lights is on, at least not all the way. I don't want people being nosy. All right, so it's possible that an offer may be made or offered, one that affects the way someone feels emotionally. Okay. This also could be somebody choosing to open up and give more and offer more as a result of not experiencing negativity. Okay. I feel like you guys fear the worst, but you're not going to experience that. And because of that, you may choose to open up more, or somebody may choose to open up more. But I feel like it could be you or somebody else or whatever in the situation. But I feel like somebody's going to try here. You or somebody else. Either you're going to open up more or somebody else is in this situation. And you guys just take it how it makes sense or resonates. So, okay. So that's that with that. So now I'm going to pull other cards here relating to spiritual advice. And so this deck and two more other decks, and then I'll move on to the next group. Okay. This is telling you to be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. Find your strength. Finding your strength assures a happy outcome. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Okay, so be strong. You got the home card here. So it says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. That's nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, children. I didn't really get this shuffles, but it says children. Your life purpose involves children in some form, either helping them, teaching them, or um, healing children. Yoga, you guys would benefit from yoga. Your life is enhanced and your health is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. And then leadership. So it's telling you to take charge of the situation. Okay, so it's interesting because you guys already have the leadership card here. Okay. Final advice here for you guys. It says talk to God. So go ahead and just sit and have a conversation with God. Okay, just have a conversation with God and pray. Meditate. Ooh, I ain't never seen so many cards come out. You have say I'm sorry. This also could be your need to speak your truth. So you're being told to say sorry, but you're also being told to just speak your truth here. Just be honest. Make a confession. So this is my confession card. So it's literally telling you to speak up, be honest, make your confession, and and apologize or whatever. You are safe. Don't sweat the small stuff, which is funny because it indicated earlier that you guys, some of you may be experiencing issues with night sweats or just sweating profusely, probably due to hormone imbalances or whatever's going on. It says just sing. Okay, so some of you singing may benefit you in some form. And more importantly, detox. Some of you literally need to detox your health by eating healthier, getting rid of the junk foods, getting rid of the fast food, getting rid of the unhealthy foods, period, such as, a lot of the fried foods, eating too much carbs and pastas and bread. You guys don't realize how unhealthy that stuff can be if you eat it excessively. Getting rid of the really sugary foods and too much caffeine and those kind of things. Drink more water. Some of you would literally benefit from drinking wheatgrass juice or fruit and vegetable blend juices. Naked and Bolt Farms, they sell those both at Walmart and most grocery stores. They have Green Machine and Green Goodness. I actually have one of them. Hopefully they won't get on my case about it, but I drink it. It tastes literally like fruit juice. It's good. But it has wheatgrass in it and all kinds of greens, spirulina, broccoli, you name it. You cannot taste any of that stuff because it also has fruit in it. Just don't drink more than 4 to 5 ounces of that per day, okay? Because the sugar content can cause you to gain weight if you're not careful. But some of you just need to detox your environment and get rid of unhealthy things, unhealthy habits, unhealthy people, okay? And unhealthy mindsets, unhealthy thoughts. Some of you need to get out of this worldliness, and get back to nature, okay? And what's interesting is you guys had the perfection card, which I saw that you guys were wanting to get more into living off the land, eating more fruits and vegetables and fresh foods, and living a healthier lifestyle, okay, for a better lifestyle and a healthier you. All right, so that's y'all's reading. Let me go ahead and put all these cards back and move on to the next reading, in which I'm going to actually try to get these done a whole lot quicker. I hate that I will literally spend a whole hour on these readings, but I'm just that detailed, and I give the most details I possibly can. I don't do readings quick. I just don't. And you know what I noticed? And it might be because I'm a Scorpio sun. Most Scorpio suns do not do quick readings. We do detailed readings. Very well thought through. And I've yet to see any of us do a reading in under an hour. We can, but when we put our heart into something, we really go for it. So it is what it is. But I told you guys at some point in the middle of the reading, and even in the beginning of this video and in the beginning of the reading, click on the 3 dots in the right hand corner and click on speed settings and change the speed settings to 1.5x to 2x so you hear it in 30 minutes instead of a whole hour, and you hear everything. Okay. Because that's the only way you're gonna get through it with me quick. All right, so quick, I'm gonna move on to the next group. And like I said, I think I'm gonna try to do this a whole lot quicker. Really, I'm gonna try to do this a whole lot quicker because it don't make any sense that it takes me this long, because I don't want to spend 2 more hours doing this reading. Shouldn't take that long in the first place. Group 3, Amethyst group. Okay, deck 3, group 3. This is your reading. Let's see what's going on with your health situation here. Let's see. And let's see if I can try to get this done quick. In fact, let me write down the timestamps. Group 3. I want to say 500, something like that. Okay. And just so I know, have this already ready. Group 4. Oh, Lord. I am so... Okay. Sorry, you guys. I got totally confused about what I was doing. All right. Sorry, y'all. Okay. If you guys, want to make sure that you watch this reading in half the amount of time, because I can't guarantee how long or short this reading is going to be. My readings are extensive. Please go to the top right-hand corner of the screen and click on the 3 dots, and then click on the speed settings, and then click on 1.5x or 2x. That way you'll get to see and hear everything in half the amount of time. Okay. Also, keep in mind, this is, I am not a medical professional, okay, or professional whatever, right, when it comes to medical advice or anything of that sort. So please know that you are absolutely responsible for whatever choices and decisions you make in your life, regardless of any of my readings that you see, this one or any other readings on my channel. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. If you are experiencing some serious health issues, know that there are resources that can, where you can get medical attention. You can seek out counselors, therapists, whatever, and get financial assistance with it and stuff that, that can help you. Okay. So there's no need to feel like you have to turn to a reading. This is for entertainment purposes. If you find anything that is helpful to you or insightful, great. Otherwise, you're responsible for your actions, okay? No matter what. So what's going on for group 3? My amethyst group. Yikes. My ring come off. Okay. What's going on for group 3? What's going on with y'all's health? This reading is timeless, so whenever you come across it is when it may resonate for you. And this reading can be about your mental, physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual health and well-being. Whatever is going on in your life can also impact your health in some form. So you're going to get different angles of insight and advice here, okay, that can help you in your situation. So let's see. I was waiting for a card to pop. In a minute, I'm going to pull one. I also have these yellow cards that can help pull more specific health-related issues up. And I will be using my other decks. All right. And Chariot card sideways. And for some reason, this one wanted to come up. Knight of Cups. I will read about that one. All right, so Chariot card. You guys, you're not sure if you can move forward or not. Some of you guys could be wanting to overcome obstacles and challenges in your situation in your life or with your health, but you may be struggling with this. It could be back and forth. 1 minute things are good, 1 minute things aren't. 1 minute you feel like you're overcoming, 1 minute you feel like you're set back. You guys are not sure if you can overcome this or not. Knight of Cups, there's some sort of offer that you may want to give or receive. This could affect your emotional well-being or the way you feel. Okay. Um, the herbs that are here is sarsaparilla and cypress. Okay. So I'm gonna refer to the guidebook here for the herbal tarot because I'm still learning it. So let's see what it has to say about the Chariot card here according to the author, and then the Knight of Cups, and then I'm going to pull for the different health conditions uh beyond what this book picks up. Okay, and I have my other phone here so that I can also give you guys um make sure that I'm literally getting proper definitions of things. Okay, because sometimes these books can be a lot. Okay, so cypress regulates the energy of the whole body. It is used for moodiness, gas, symptoms that come and go, and menstrual irregularities. This is a Cancer ruled by the moon, exalts Jupiter type of energy and card. Symbolically used for trouble regulating one's energy, swing swings in moods from depression to joy, trouble digesting food. Cypress is not for an individual with dryness and a tendency towards hyperactiveness. The divinatory meanings: direction from within, knowledge of inner powers and strengths, ability to regulate one's life to manifest the highest potential, triumph, and will. Now, reverse meanings, and I'm only going to read this since this card is sideways: overbearing personality, stubbornness, insensitivity, cruelty, and hostility is also the energy that you could be experiencing right now in regards to that Chariot sideways. Okay. Now, with the cups, Knight of Cups here, alterative. Here we go with that word again. So alterative is literally trying to change something. Okay, change something. There could be something you're trying to change here with your health or in your situation. It's a tonic as well. Okay. Sarsaparilla is a tonic, so you guys could be experiencing some sort of uh concerns with the need to like gain better energy, or needing to invigorate or restore or refresh or stimulate. You guys may want to tone increase your body tone and for some reason, or um some of you may need help with your scalp and hair for some reason or something. Okay. All right. Some of you it may be something going on with your voice. Okay. Now, where I just lost my spot. Did I just lose my spot? Yeah. Okay. So also, sarsaparilla is an aphrodisiac. So some of you guys could be wanting to improve or increase um your uh your drive in the bedroom, or your desire, to get down in the bedroom. Okay. And I'm choosing my words wisely because YouTube sometimes can be funny about the words we use and censor us or whatever. Sarsaparilla um, is also used for stomach, liver, and skin disorders. Okay. So that might also be some other health issues you guys may be experiencing. Has definite tonic properties and will enhance male um energy when it comes to you know I'm just gonna say it. No, because like I said, YouTube be acting funny. um okay, like if you're experiencing issues with your drive or with needing, like if you're a guy that might want to use Viagra or Cialis or something, this is an alternative, I would suppose, right? um if you feel like you don't have quite the energy, the stamina to hang in there in the bedroom, sarsaparilla can help you with that. Okay, so it has many different uses. Like I said, for the stomach, liver, skin disorders. So these are all issues that could be going on. So there could be impotence going on here. There could be a lack of desire going on here. And I mean like a lack of desire in the bedroom, so a lack of desire for you know what, okay? Um, and that kind of thing. So, divinatory meanings, a lover. You guys, you might could be desiring to have a lover, a person trying to make advances and overtures for specific propositions. So you guys, either like I said, you guys could be in a dry spell, and either others are, interested in approaching you, or you're interested in approaching someone, or getting involved. Um, okay, so for some of you, it is literally yes, um, the need to get your groove back or get your groove on. So I'm going to put that away. All right, so let's see what other issues are presented here. And yeah, everybody needs some loving sometimes. That health affects people too, as well. Okay, so let's see what else is presented here for you guys. Okay. Somebody may possibly have a drug addiction. That could be to pharmaceutical medications, or it could literally be to street drugs. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's not funny. I don't know why I found it funny. I'm sorry. My apologies, you guys, if you are offended for any reason. And let me move my phone out of the way. It's not funny. Lack of support. You guys, let's see. Ooh, wow, a lot of these came out. Someone may have issues with ADD or ADHD. That's attention deficit disorder. Someone could be struggling with their temper, anger, or rage, or being easily triggered. Someone could be suffering from an unhealthy diet, or having or literally knowing you have an unhealthy diet, even if you're not suffering from it yet or right now. There's a need for you to stop bad habits. Someone is definitely sleep deprived, and someone could be having head pain for some reason. That also could possibly include headaches, possibly migraines, or sinus pressure in the head or whatever. Or just literally some kind of head pain. Just your head just doesn't feel good, pain or whatever. All right, so I'm gonna put those out of the way. Let's see what other health related concerns are here for your health and wellness. And remember that your health and wellness is not just physical, but also it could be mental, emotional, psychological, spiritual as well. Okay, so all of the above, or one or the other, or some of you could be experiencing a few of those things or all. But keep in mind that your work and your love life, and if you're getting in, you're not, or your spiritual life, whatever, your habits, your family, whatever, friends, all these things can affect your health overall, or certain parts of your health. Okay, so keep that in mind when thinking about how your health is impacted or affected. So you guys got priorities in the reverse. You guys have solitude, and let's see what else you guys get here. So you guys, you have a lack of priorities. You don't know what you need to take care of first. Some of you could literally be disorganized, and that could be causing you guys to struggle to get it together and really be able to achieve or move forward or overcome obstacles and challenges, especially when it comes to your love life and your intimate life. Okay, because earlier we got that there's indications of issues with intimacy and the lack of intimacy, or struggling to be able to perform when it comes to being intimate with someone, okay, in the bedroom or whatever. Solitude, you guys could literally be by yourself or be to yourselves, not really dealing with anybody, okay, and it could be on purpose because you're trying to maintain the peace in your life or whatever. um some of you could literally be meditating and praying and just really trying to do your inner work on yourself. Some of you could literally be trying to maintain your peace of mind. Some of you could just literally be not wanting to deal with other people, or wanting to tune out from all the rest of society or the rest of whatever. Hold on, let me close my blinds. I'm not gonna feel happy until my blinds are closed completely, because I got my lights on and I don't want people to be able to look up in my home. I like privacy. Okay. All right. So, but yeah, there's something going on with your priorities. Like, you don't have things in order. You don't have things organized. You don't even know what really should come first, what should matter most to you. Some of you could literally be putting other things ahead of other things that you really shouldn't be putting ahead of other things. Okay. Um, Now you got something here with gifts. Either you guys are wanting, I don't know if it's something about you guys needing to use your gifts, wanting to use your gifts, or if you are receiving a lot of blessings, because gifts is blessings. Now, this is not going to apply to everybody, but for some people, you could be wanting children or babies. That's like for like maybe one or two of you guys, or a small handful of you. For the rest of you, though, it's just all about blessings. Blessings. Some of you literally receiving gifts and things, or giving gifts or whatever, but it's mostly about blessings. Okay. And then you got the devotion card in the reverse. So you're not committed to something. There's something you're just not committed to, or you're not devoted to. And either you're not committed to or devoted to the cause, or you're not consistent. You're not consistent here in your situation, no matter what your goal is, your dream, your aim. Some of you guys, you're not committed to anyone. Okay. Some of you, you're not even committed to yourselves, or really committed to your dreams, or devoted to your dreams, or devoted to anyone. Because you just really want to be by yourself. And for some of you, you could just be feeling like it's not your priority to have children yet, or it's not your priority to take on certain things. For some of you, it's just all about you want blessings so much that your priorities are backwards, because there's something that's missing here from the puzzle, the recipe, from the equation. It's like you can't have one thing without the other, but nonetheless you're impatient, or you're, like I said, you feel like you want whatever anyway, or you want this anyway, whatever it could be. You're trying to press forward, but you can't quite press forward with whatever this is that you're trying to do or want. You want to make an offer, or you want to receive an offer. All right, let's see what else is going to come up. So you got discovery card here. Okay, so I feel like the time you've been taking for yourself, you really have been trying to discover who you are, what you want. You could be trying to discover what is there for you to take out of life, or out of the situation, or what's right for you. Who are you? Okay. And that could be having you not ready to quite know where your priorities are or where you're really headed. Now somebody's neglecting responsibilities, okay, in favor of gifts, or in favor of receiving things, or in favor of, I don't know, it's something that you guys really got your heart set on or something. Some of you could be one, some of you could be literally ignoring responsibilities because you're more interested in in having a good, having a party, or that's not going to apply for everybody, just some people. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is here. And for some of you, you're not devoting yourself to anything or anyone. And it's because you're yet to discover what it is that you want. You don't even know who you are yet. Dang, I don't want that many cards, but... So you're at an impasse. You're at a standstill. This, there's something about a facade. Things that you once, thought was important. Things that, you could have literally thought you knew who you were, or you had this ideal of who you were supposed to be, but you are realizing that this idea, these ideals, they don't really, you don't recognize or identify with them anymore. And you could be realizing it all was a facade. You could have been living a lie in some form and not really realizing that until now. You're letting go of these ideas of who you thought you were or who you thought you should be, and where it is you think you should go in life. You're letting that facade go because it doesn't serve you. Okay, it doesn't serve you. It's not serving you anymore. You're definitely impatient with the impatience part. You're in a rush to find your happiness and figure out where you need to be, who you really are, so that you can be true to yourself. You're trying to gain some enlightenment here, to put you on your journey and your path to finding a healthier you, a better you, a healthier life, a healthier whatever, a healthier journey. You want abundance. You want abundance, and that's your priority, but yet it's like you're not focused on other things, or really acknowledging other things. I feel like you want a shortcut to your blessings and abundance, because you really feel like you're running out of time. You feel like you're impatient, you're anxious, you feel like this has been a long journey for you already. You're no longer committed to this idea that you have to wait for something to be handed to you or given to you. You feel like you could just literally be blessed with it universally through, I feel like, law of attraction, or through praying and manifesting things you want. The puzzle in reverse, yeah, you're not confused. I feel like you know what it is that you want, You know where you want to go, where you want to be, who you want to be, who you want to be with, or whatever it is. I feel like you guys know also, you know what's going on with your health. You know what's going on in your situation. You know where you want this to go. You know where you want. That was my alarm. It is my child's bedtime. Work. You guys literally want I feel like you want a better job, a better career. I feel like work could be impacting um, your situation, your life, your abundance, your well-being. Um, you could be wanting things to work out for you in your life or in your situation or with your health. You could be trying to figure out how to operate here, but you're losing, like I said, you're losing patience. You're in a rush here. You're in a rush to make things work. Some of you are in a rush to get work, gain work, or to find better work, or a better job, or a better career. But you're not exploring, you're not traveling, or you're not able to explore or travel, or you're not able to get somewhere. Let's see what else is presented here. Okay, so something about loyalty, something about using your instincts, okay, in order to, something about unconditional love as well. So like I said, I feel like for some of you, you want unconditional love, or you want to give unconditional love. For some of you, you want loyalty. For some of you, you want to be able to trust your instincts, and somehow it's related to how to manifest your blessings and your abundance. For some of you, this is relating to children, babies, whatever. You want to move away from the storm, from the chaos, or you are, and you're seeking to gain wisdom, even though you may not be able to explore. You're seeking to gain stability and security to plant your roots firmly as well. Even if this is a slippery slope or a steep climb or hill. Okay, so at this point, let's see what your outcome or your future prediction is. And then we'll move on to advice. You guys, I hope you went to the top right hand corner of your screen, clicked on the three dots, clicked on the speed settings, and either put on 1.5x or 2x so that you can watch this reading in half the amount of time and still hear everything, okay? Also, keep in mind that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for whatever choices or decisions you decide to make in your life, especially regarding to your health. I am not a medical professional, okay, or a licensed therapist or anything else, okay. So just know that you're responsible. Any readings you watch on my channel, including this one, you are responsible for whatever choices and decisions you make. Even if you gain any insight out of this reading and it was helpful to you, okay. That's my disclaimer. It's in the description box below. Okay. All right. Six of Swords. So you guys are seeking wisdom, and you're going to and you're seeking to plant your roots firmly. No matter, like I said, how much of no matter what the angle is, you got to do that, and no matter how slippery of a slope this might seem at times, you guys are going to move forward, or you desire to move forward, and to see things smooth out for you, and to come out of this rough place or this rough patch here. You know what? Now I had some cards to come out, and I'm not quite sure if they make sense here. Okay, not quite sure if they make sense, but I feel like I want to put them back in the deck, and if they come back out, they come back out. But I will point out with the Page of Cups, this is about communication that affects the way you feel emotionally. Page of Swords, looking, observing, watching, possibly even some talk behind the scenes or gossip. Queen of Coins, wanting to be secure and abundant and blessed. This is the Queen of Coins is also a parent as well, and they're very nurturing. Um, and but you feel either cheated, swindled, or like somebody took something that didn't belong to them. Okay. Um, it's also thinking someone is sneaky in some form and doing something underhanded. Now, something else I point out here, because I see a fish, Page of Cups, um, and I see a bunny, and is here with Queen of Cups, which can be a mother, and this is gender neutral because it can also be a parent, period. And then there's babies here in the gift cards for a very tiny, small portion of you. This is about the desire for children in some form, okay? Um, and looking for your opportunity with that. However, maybe it didn't work out and you felt cheated, or like you know what I'm saying? Like something just didn't work out for you, okay? Or somebody could be feeling like somebody was sneaky in that regard. But you guys, you take what resonates, what doesn't, leave exactly where it is. Now, actually, I want to put those back in because I really wasn't sure that those cards needed to come out, in all honesty, because I didn't feel like I was done shuffling. But let's see if they come back out or if something else comes back out. And I'm going to try and make this quick because I want to hurry up and get to the advice and not spend too much time on these readings. Okay, so let's see if anything else come out. That's too many. That's like a whole handful. Okay, so we've seen things smooth out, even though you're getting past the rocky part. You're getting past the rough patch. You're gonna see some victory. You're gonna get to travel or move ahead. Get ahead in some form, or like I said, travel or get see things smooth out. It's also relating to with the Four of Coins here, with holding on to what it is that you have and holding on to what it is that you value. Okay. You may even choose to you might even be a little stingy. You might choose to hold out and not really give or open up, possibly, which could possibly mean being stubborn to some extent. Sometimes it's just about holding on to what you value, Sometimes it's holding on to your values. Okay. And let's see what else. And with the Hangman, you hang in there. It's like you manage to hang in there. Okay. Some of you literally, you literally just you hang in there because you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for yourself to be able to gain an epiphany, or you're waiting to get an idea, or you're waiting for you're waiting for something here. Okay, usually it's like an epiphany, or to gain some sort of insight or something, or you're just waiting to see what happens. Okay, or whatever. Sometimes it's having hang-ups, though, and just literally getting hung up on something. You have a no. But for the most part, the Hangman, it's literally about hanging in there, just trying to hang in there and see things through, or make it work, or get through the rough times, because you want to get further ahead. You want to get past the rough parts here. You want to overcome the obstacles and the challenges. You're trying to hold on to your values, hold on to what you cherish, hold on to what you value, period. Even if it's your coins, your money, whatever it is that holds value to you. I'm going to clarify that no Damn, you have no again? I don't know what it is that you guys have been wanting, hoping for, or asking, but you got a no twice. Goodness grief. I ain't never seen no that much. Goodness. Wow. Goodness. That's amazing to see no that many times. And then you got compromise, okay? So there's a no twice on something and compromise. So let's see what this no is about, you guys. Now what's funny is the Queen of Swords here failed before I could really start the shuffle or finish shuffling. So the Queen of Swords is all about there's something that you need to look further into, do more research on, and then you need to analyze and choose to make a decision based from a rational place. Like make a rational decision after you investigated, did your research or whatever, and you then make your choice, make your decision. You need to decide what stays, what goes, what to keep, what to let go of, who to keep and who to let go of, and cut away what no longer serves your purpose and keep what does. Okay. And I'm guessing this means you're not, it's possible that you're not going to do this. You're just going to keep hanging in there anyway. And I think it comes back to a lack of priorities. But I'm going to put that back in the deck. If it's meant to come out again, then it'll come out again. But in regards to, okay, so 2 other cards fell out. So this is the King of Cups in reverse, okay? This is literally, a King of Cups is somebody who does not, they literally don't know, like they're not in touch with their intuition. They're not in touch with their discernment or their psychic gifts, because usually in the upright, they're very intuitive, psychic, have strong discernment. Now this is someone who in the upright, they like to have, they like to have a drink and have a good time, but they're, they might have one glass of wine or maybe a couple of beers. But in the reverse, this is somebody who they probably uh they might be out of control with their drinking, possibly. Okay. Now it's possible that, would it be reversed, that this could be also somebody who will give up the alcohol too, though? Okay. But this is someone who they're emotionally unstable. They tend to be, temperamental, emotional, cries and whines a lot. They lack emotional discipline. They can be a drama king or queen. They also can be a hopeless romantic, to the point where, what I'm saying, they get their heart broken. So they can be very indiscriminate about who they give their heart to, very unwise in that regard, and easily get their heart broken. This also could be any type of water sign in the negative. So that could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't really like the do signs, because a lot of times the signs don't always resonate. But 6 of Cups, this is relating to the past. This is relating to the past. Okay. So let me see if I can get one more card. This is about something or someone from the past, or a past situation resurfacing. Let me see if I get one more card here. There we go. Okay, and so 5 of Cups, feeling a sense of regret. Feeling a sense of regret. So this is what the no is about. This is about becoming emotionally unstable or very unhappy and depressed. Okay. Um, Literally because of something that happened in the past. Okay. And feeling a sense of loss and a sense of regret. However, you know, the thing about the Five of Cups is all about seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. Instead of regretting, learning, and realizing there's still opportunity left. Okay. But this is a no. So this is what either you're being told to not fall victim to, or you're being told, um, uh, yeah, this is either you're being told this is not going to happen, or you're being told no, don't, 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 fall into this energy. Don't believe that all is lost because it's not. Okay. Um, it's also possible that if you guys had some kind of question or concern, that it's a no, but you're being told to compromise, find balance, be fair, compromise. Okay. So that's what that no is about. But that's crazy to see a double no like that, because I rarely see a double no or a double yes. It usually comes out once. You're being told twice. No, no. You're being told twice. No, no. Compromise. You're being told compromise. Okay. Uh, okay. Other advice cards here, real quick. You got the Emperor card. Okay, that's about taking charge, taking control, empowering oneself, and making the tough calls and tough decisions. And if you're not sure, seeking out wise counsel, advice from someone you trust, um, or someone you know is really wise. Organization and logic is what you're being told. You need to have organization and logic, structure and discipline, and leadership. For air, you're being told that it's time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers, okay? Because it seems that you're stressed out. You've been doing too much, and it's wearing on you. And sometimes you gotta get out of the battle, get out of the fight, get out of this place of being worn down, and just take that break, take that rest. Allow yourself to recharge your batteries. Nine of Water, that's a good card because it's telling you you're going to get your wish. So your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life, okay? That's a great, 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 great card. Okay, so some more spiritual advice. Peace. Okay, there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. For those of you who you've been wanting a child or a baby, that looks like a pretty positive indication there, because she's holding a baby and a child. And if you look in her eyes, she looked like she was gonna cry if she didn't get to have that child. Okay, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Focus, intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Children. Your life purpose involves children, okay? Helping them, teaching them, healing them, raising them. Body work. I feel like you guys could stand to get a massage and energy healing, physical therapy or some exercise training. You guys may also do well to look into those fields, you guys, if you're looking for work or a new career to go into. Counseling, okay. You're being told that you should seek out counseling or therapy. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear, okay? Oh, what am I doing here? Wasn't supposed to pick this up again, but infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. For some reason, I picked that deck up and then that card popped up. So you guys are supposed to get that, okay? There's no need to worry or fear lack in any form when it comes to what you need in your life, okay? So final advice cards here. You have put others first, okay? Start anew, start afresh. You can start over again. That's okay. You can go back to the drawing board and try again. Okay. And you have, it's not an emergency. It's not an emergency, you guys. So that's great. So whatever health issue that you're going through, whether it is physical, mental, emotional, psychological, or spiritual, it's not serious. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. However, though, you guys make sure that you go seek out a professional, though, to definitely be sure of that. Okay. Do not go strictly off of these readings online, because that would be absolutely irresponsible. And I would be responsible to not tell you that. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Please hit the like button, you guys. It helps my channel out and it's much appreciated. So I'm going to move on to the next group, which is the final one. That would be, let's see, group number 4. Let me just get all these cards out of the way. All right, y'all. Okay, so moving on to group number 4, and I'm gonna write that timestamp down real quick here. That would be this green crystal here. I don't know if it's tourmaline or what it is, but it's a green crystal. This is group number 4, the final group. Okay, timestamp would be 2, 5. I'm gonna say 2, 0, 0, just because I'm not sure how far or not that goes ahead, but we'll see. All right. Okay, group number 4, the last group here. What deck number 4 or group number 4? What's going on with your mental, emotional, physical, psychological health? Now, keep in mind, I am not a medical professional or therapist or lawyer or counselor or financial advisor, anything of that sort. You are responsible for whatever is going on in your life, in your health, in your situation. I am not. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Even if you gain helpful insight out of it, keep in mind, you are responsible for whatever choices and decisions you choose to make in your life, regardless of watching any of my readings or videos on my channel, okay? Now, my readings tend to be long and extensive, so if you're wise, you will go to the top right-hand corner of the screen, click on the 3 dots, click on the speed settings, then click on either either click on 1.5x or 2x. That way you can watch this reading half the amount of time and still be able to hear everything. Okay. I'm using the Herbal Tarot, and because I'm still learning this deck, I will be reading some of the meanings from the cards, but I also have these little cards right there to pull from, and I have my tarot decks, my other tarot decks, and oracle decks that I will be using to gain insight and spiritual advice. Okay, so there we go. Group number 4. There's your okay, 7 of Cups. Okay, so that's having a lot on your plate. This card represents juniper berries here. Okay, so we're going to see what the author intended for this particular herb that's being recommended. And because different herbs are for different health situations, this is how we're going to pull what's going on with your health. Okay, so with the 7 of Cups and the juniper berries, it's a diuretic. And by the way, you guys, I'm going to be looking up certain words. Okay, diuretic usually relates to urination issues. Okay, so there's a possible issue with urination. I don't know if it's frequent urination or not being able to properly urinate. But this other word here, carminative, I'm going to look that up because I'm not going to pretend like I know what that means. It's aromatic, so that means it smells really good. Juniper berries make a warming tonic diuretic and can be used for most non-inflammatory urinary disorders, fluid retention, diabetes, and as an aid to digestion. So you guys may have issues with fluid retention, urinary disorders that are non-inflammatory. You may need help with digestion. So you might be having digestion issues. You may, some of you may have issues with diabetes or blood sugar problems, okay? Whether you're aware of it or not, possibly, but please go seek out a medical professional, see a doctor if that's the issue. Now, divinatory means all things are possible, the realization of the impact of thoughts in creating daily reality, okay? So, now in terms of carminative, expelling gas, and I had a feeling that this had something to do with gas for some reason, but yeah, expelling gas from the stomach or intestines so as to relieve flatulence or abdominal pain or dissension. So some of you guys may literally have issues with gas, and I just kept seeing the word gas, but there it is. Okay, so there it is. Now I can put this away finally. All right, so those are some of the health issues that you guys may be experiencing according to the author of the Herbal Tarot here. Okay, now some of the other issues you guys may be possibly experiencing here is some of you, and while I'm pulling these cards here, I'm gonna go with also the 7 of Cups meaning, because one thing people have to understand is that your health can be physical health issue. You know, you could be either having issues with your physical health or having issues with your mental health, your emotional health, or your spiritual health or psychological health. Okay. And what people need to pay attention to is health issues can come from either your diet, what you're eating, or what you're not eating. It could also come from your environment, the people around you, where you work, live. It can come from, stress. It can come from a whole host of things. And it can also be genetic as well. But some of the issues some of you guys may be experiencing with the 7 of Cups is having too much on your plate, having too many things, too many responsibilities, too many things to do. Some of you guys could also be having issues with having too many options or too many ideas or too many ideals or too many fantasy, or you could be caught up in fantasy, daydreaming. So some of you could be lacking focus. Some of you could literally be distracted as well. Some of you, you're distracted because you're daydreaming. Some of you are distracted because you're fantasizing. Some of you are distracted because you have too many things going on. Some of you are distracted because you have too many options or too many people or too many whatever or too many responsibilities and obligations, okay? Some of you is because you're daydreaming, literally. So you're advised usually when this card comes up to get out of this fantasy world or to stop daydreaming, get focused, get back into the real world. You're advised also to eliminate some of these things you have on your plate because you have too many. You're also advised to if you got too many options, you gotta eliminate some of them and pick one or two. You need to also like I said, if you got too many options, no matter what kind of options they are, you need to narrow them down. Okay, you need to narrow them down because some people like to have their cake and eat it too, and that's where they come in with problems. Okay. Don't be greedy, but at the same time, it's cool to have a lot going for you, but at the same time, you can't have so much going on that it becomes impossible to handle, or it becomes a distraction, or it holds you back in any form, and you fail to realize it. Some of you guys are having emotional pain. Some of you guys may be experiencing a burning sensation. I hope you don't have any. Now, with that burning sensation, that could come from either an STD or having issues in the nerves somewhere in the body. So that could be a nervous system issue. There could be other reasons you could be experiencing a burning sensation, whether you literally got burned or something else going on in your health, okay? But like I said, some of you, that could be an STD. Emotional health. Emotional pain. So some of you guys are experiencing issues with the temper, anger, rage, or being triggered, easily triggered or whatever. Some of you guys are sleep deprived. Some of you guys are going to be experiencing more than one of these health issues. Some of you are only going to experience one. Take what resonates and leave the other. Irritable moodiness you could be experiencing. And some of you could be experiencing a thyroid issue, which could affect hormones and stuff. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's see what else is going on in your situation, or what else is impacting or affecting your health. You guys are bored. You're bored. You guys could literally also have something, have your heart set on something. Okay. You guys could literally want to receive something that will affect the way you feel. Others of you could be wanting to give something that will affect the way someone else will feel. So some of you could want to give your heart to someone. Others of you could wanting someone else to give their heart to you. And for some of you, this is literally giving your heart to like you want to have a family. Others of you, this could be wanting to show family love or friends love, or someone that you really like or into love. Some of you, it's you wanting others to show you love. Okay. But you guys also could be experiencing, like I said, boredom. You're not feeling enthused. This is not exciting you or thrilling you. You have deprivation in the reverse, though, interesting enough. So you're obviously not deprived. It seems like you have everything you want and need. Okay. Therefore, I don't know. It seems like I see open hands. I don't know. I keep seeing open hands. You got the survival card in reverse, so you're fine. You have everything you need. You're safe. You're secure. But you're not truly fulfilled or truly happy. You're not excited. And when I say not happy, I'm not saying you're sad or disappointed or depressed. What I'm saying is you're not fulfilled. You don't necessarily feel content or fulfilled. You are seeking more. You're seeking more. You want more out of your life, or you want, you want more out of your life. You want more, especially out of certain areas of your life, I feel. Okay. Um, because like I said, you could be having, like, let's say, I think for some of you, you have your stability, you have your security, you have your job or your career, you have success in those areas of your life, you have your independence, you're able to do things you want to do for the most part. But there's a void. You're not as enthused. You could be feeling like you're just going through the doldrums and stuff, you know and when I say the doldrums, you could be just feeling like you're going, not the doldrums. I said it, so somebody's experiencing that, but I feel like you guys could be experiencing, you're you're going through the motions. Every day is the same. Every day is the same, routine and all. Um, Nothing's really different. You want more. You could be ready for that next stage in your life. Who knows? But um, you want to give your heart to someone, or you want someone to give your heart to you. You also could have your heart set on something, and you just maybe want more excitement. Okay, but this feels very instinctual for you at this point. Like, you feel ready for something more, or for something new, or something else. You want something more. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I was still shuffling this deck. I shouldn't have been still shuffling this deck. I still should have been shuffling something else. So I don't know. I'm wasting time here. When I tell you I was distracted, I was distracted. So you guys are definitely distracted and maybe feel like you're wasting your time shuffling with something that you didn't even need to shuffle it, because you didn't need anything else more from it. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, you guys. What doesn't resonate, leave it where it is, and what does, it does. Now, you guys, make sure you go to the top right hand corner screen, click on the three dots, click on speed settings, and then put either a 1.5x or 2x, so that you can watch this reading in half the amount of time and not miss any details. Okay. And keep in mind, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you're having any real health issues or whatever is going on in your life, please seek out a professional. Okay. I'm not responsible for whatever you choose to do as a result of watching this reading or any others on my channel. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on. And please hit the like button. Thanks. All right. So let's see what else is going on in your situation. What else is affecting your health mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, or all of the above? Yeah. I wanted to turn this card upright because it feels like it's right upright. Some of you guys literally could be workaholics, because you also got some of these things you guys may relate to, some of these things you may not, but sleep deprived. Some of you are sleep deprived because you have an imbalance in your thyroid or something, and you're irritable, moody. Some of you may not even be sleeping well at night because you're experiencing emotional issues. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to turn this card upright because some of you could be a workaholic, but yet it came out in reverse. So it reverse slash sideways, at an angle. So some of you guys, for some of you, you're workaholics. Some of you are not. Some of you, it's literally, you could be wanting to regain control of your life and not have so much on your plate. Maybe you want to come out of being a workaholic. Maybe some of you, you don't have enough to do. Okay. So for some of you, I get you don't have enough to do. So I kind of got two narratives. Some of you have been working too much. Some of you haven't been doing much or enough. Whereas I feel like some of you, you want to reverse the pattern. Some of you want to do more. Some of you want to do less. It depends on where you're at. For some of you, if you've been a workaholic, you want to do something else, and you don't want to be overworked. for, you want to free up some more of your time so you can enjoy your life more. For those of you who haven't been doing enough, you need to be more productive. You've been distracted. You've been maybe not, you've been daydreaming too much. I don't know, in a fantasy or whatever. And you just need more to do because you're bored. Um, Prayer in reverse, you guys, I feel like you're losing faith or lacking faith. Some of you could be feeling like, whatever you're praying for, you're not gaining or getting. Some of you could be feeling like your prayers are not answered. Some of you could literally be feeling like you don't know how to take lemons and turn them into lemonade. Like you don't know how to make the most of a situation. Some of you could be feeling like this miracle you want isn't going to happen. But you guys are confident nonetheless because you got the insecurity card in reverse. So you guys aren't wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're not feeling easily tempted by anything or anyone. For the most part, I feel like you guys aren't easily triggered either. You're not suffering necessarily any form. You guys are pretty confident also, I feel like. Not necessarily the type to wear your heart on your sleeve, but for some reason, some of you may have really been experiencing emotional issues and being triggered or experiencing, anger, temper issues or rage, moodiness, but it could be due to, like I said, hormone imbalances. If you have thyroid issues or something else going on, and if you're not getting enough sleep, it could, make you, at times, for some of you, have anger issues, the temper triggered, emotional instability, irritability, moodiness. Like I said, that burning sensation, some of you are experiencing that, not everybody. If there's anybody that's pregnant, you're probably going to experience burning sensations, around the areola and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't know. And once again, I'm still shuffling these and carrying on talking, and I didn't need those. What's wrong with me? Okay. So let's see. What else is going on here? And you guys take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it where it is, because you guys aren't all experiencing the same thing. Okay? You aren't all experiencing the same thing. Take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it where it is. There's a need for communication, or you want to communicate. You may need to do an email, a letter, phone call, text, a DM, but there's something with communication. You may want to communicate more, or communicate how you feel or what you're going through, or communicate your interests. Let's see what else. Yeah, somebody has been fantasizing, daydreaming, relaxing, chilling, but definitely in a daydream or a fantasy world. Okay. This is also a privileged lady. So someone is also a privileged person, meaning you have a lot going for you. You don't lack much of anything. And I kind of felt like I got that message already earlier, that you guys aren't deprived of anything. You're safe, you're secure, you have everything you need. You're just bored. Or you just want more out of life. And some of you literally could be, I already mentioned this earlier, fantasizing, daydreaming, you got a lot going for you, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. You guys also got, this is the travel card in reverse, the exploration card in reverse. So you're not exploring, you're not really traveling, you're not really going anywhere. You're not doing much of that, if at all. I don't know why I was still shuffling for more cards from that deck. I don't need more cards from that deck. Let's see, what else? What else? Ooh, well, no. One last shuffle on this one before moving on to the next deck. What else is here for you guys? Okay, so that's 2 cards there. All right. You don't... I can't say you guys are homeless, but you don't feel stable when it comes to your home life. So it's possible that you could literally not have a home and be looking for one. It's possible that you're not stable in your home life, or your home just doesn't feel like home to you anymore. You know, you could literally be feeling like, I'm hearing drifter for somebody. Somebody literally is a drifter. But for some of you, I just feel like home doesn't feel like home to you anymore. Okay. It just, yeah. Home doesn't feel like home. The beauty card here. You're either doing some self-reflection, or you need to do some self-reflection. Some of you are concerned about your looks, your appearances. Some of you may want to look better or feel better. There might be 1 or 2 of you who might be a little arrogant or vain. I'm not saying that's no 100% true, but I'm just saying because I did get another card that indicated that you guys are very confident, okay? And it appears, like I said, you guys got a lot going for you, so it's very possible that someone could be a little arrogant, a little vain, a little conceited. Not necessarily. You could also be proud of who you are and, know that you got a lot going on for you. And you got the Mother card. So some of you could be a parent, or you're just really nurturing, or you're desiring to be a parent. Some of you could be desiring to have kids if you don't already have them. Even if you have kids, you could be possibly wanting more kids. Some of you, like I said, I feel like you're ready for a family. Okay, some of you really are ready for a family, or you're ready to expand your family. So you either want to have a family, settle down, have, a partner and kids, marriage and kids. Some of you may want to have more kids and expand your family or something or whatever. Some of you, you're just in a very nurturing place. Some of you could just be wanting to be nurtured, but I don't quite get that, because you guys don't feel deprived of anything, okay? You don't feel deprived of anything. I didn't get that from you guys. So let's move on forward. Some of you guys could be, maybe your mom or your parent is influencing your situation, especially your home life. I don't know. Let me just let's see what advice is here for you guys now. Let's go into the spiritual advice part. By the way, I hope you guys went to the top right hand corner screen, clicked on the 3 dots, and then clicked on speed settings and put on 1.5x or 2x so you can hear the whole reading in entirety. All right, so you have the situation will improve. Situation will improve. You have don't stop. So keep pressing forward. Okay, keep pressing forward. And you have, there's no need to worry. That's good. Finally, a deck that I didn't have to clarify those particular cards because I had some other decks I had to clarify. Okay, so I have unity. Traditional viewpoints or methods is indicated here or needed. Spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. That card is usually the, what I want to say, the Hierophant, which is a card that tells you to seek the moral high path, seek to do the right thing, you know, be more orthodox or that kind of thing, or to seek out spirituality or religion or faith, you know. But it's also telling you to seek out mentors and like-minded friends, you know, become more spiritual or at least get more traditional viewpoints or methods. With the 9 of Earth here, okay, it's telling you to enjoy life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment is indicated here, okay? And you have the Awakening card. Look at things from a different perspective. Things may feel like they're at a temporary standstill, and you know it's important to be yourself. It's important to be yourself. Okay. This reading has been more easy to do than all the others. Let go is what you're being told. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Okay. That's interesting. You have school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Now that's interesting. And you have career change, okay? You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. I feel like for those of you who you have been experiencing being overworked and feeling like you don't any longer want to be a workaholic or overworked anymore, you may definitely need to make a career change, and you may need to go back to school for it to either gain a new trade or skill or education that will put you on that path. For others of you, for those of you who you feel somewhat unfulfilled or bored because you don't have enough work or or you don't have fulfilling work, or you know what I'm saying, you don't have enough to do or something for whatever reason, you may need to go to school so that you can find a whole new career, a whole new job, a whole new whatever that will put you on this life path and purpose to finding your fulfillment. So whatever this is you guys are going through here, it doesn't have to stay that way. You guys could really just choose to take a totally different path or whatever. Because somehow this is affecting, I feel like this pile, it feels more like it is about your mental, emotional health and well-being, okay? So you're being told to take a leap of faith, okay? Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. You have easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. You have focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And then you have sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. Okay, and your final advice cards here. And that card made a lot of sense for those of you who you've been easily angered, tempered, experiencing rage, and being triggered easily. Those of you experiencing emotional pain, irritability, moodiness, and even thyroid issues, or even sleep deprivation. This sensitivity card makes so much sense, you know. And I don't think people always realize that their environment or the people around them, their situations, and even the chemicals they're exposed to in their food and the products that we use to wash our bodies or put on our hair, whatever, we're being exposed to so much, and it could cause a sensitivity as people, and literally therefore set off all these unnecessary health issues and things. Okay. This card fell out way on the other side. It's telling you to get over yourself. You literally need to look in the mirror and look within. Are you reflecting back what you want to see or what you want to experience? So you're being told to do some inner reflection, look at yourself. Okay. This could make a big difference for you. If you're experiencing any issues, any unhappiness, and any lack of fulfillment, it's all in you. So there's some changes you need to make in yourself, or you need to look at the choices you make, because there's no one else you can blame for whatever it is you're going through. Okay. It's basically saying you are the holdup. So if there's something you want that you're not getting in life, you're the holdup. If you are unfulfilled, you are the holdup. Okay. Also, I feel like it's pointing out that if you feel like you're seeing flaws in others, you also could possibly stand and look at yourself and realize that you may also be experiencing flaws. Now, I didn't see this card before, but it's pointing out inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Now, if I read that already, and then for some reason I thought I didn't, it's because I guess I'm tired, I'm sleepy, and it's time for me to eat. So my apologies. I don't know if I read it before or not, but I just felt the need to read it again because I didn't think I did. My energy's falling off. And I'm glad at this point because I'm at the very end. Okay, so the final advice cards, you guys. It says to thank God. Okay, thank God. If you sent up a smoke signal, said your prayers, and said, God, please help me, God heard your prayers. He's sending help. Okay, so thank God right now for the help he's going to send you. And for the prayers he's going to answer for you, even if you haven't seen it happen yet. Don't lose your faith. It is coming, okay? God works in mysterious ways, and he doesn't work as fast as we want him to. He works in the timing that he sets up when he needs to do it for us, okay? Share your... Ooh, Lord, I'm tired. Share your gifts. Share your gifts. So whatever it is that you're good at, share it with the world, okay? Share it with others, okay? Because that could be the key to unlocking some gifts or talents that you have that could literally do some wonderful things for you. I think I did read the easy does it card. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing, okay? So that's it, you guys. Please hit the like button if you like the reading, if it was helpful to you in any form. It helps my channel. Please share the reading and comment. Let me know how the readings resonate. Otherwise, bless you. God bless you. And I'm sleepy and tired, so I'm just going to roll out. Okay? Peace.